Yo, yo, what's the deal? It's A Bait in the building. I got my food. I'm going to recap a little bit of this Nigeria trip, show you guys some content that you guys probably never seen straight from Nigeria. So let's get this started. My guy, Shine, always the first person. My guy, what's the deal, man? Always the first person in the building. That's what I'm talking about. I got some food right here about to eat while I narrate this little Nigeria trip. Let's go. I gotta be pausing it from time to time also. Copyright. We're in the trenches in the village living the best.
Get him some sweets.
Oh yeah, I'm alright. Oh. I must look like that man. Stop. Let me pause that. No, I'm not in Nigeria. This is a recap. This was before I was a content creator. But I still shot, my personal footage on my phone and stuff. But for those of you that never been to Africa, I'm about to show you some things right now. I'm just trying to finish up my food because I didn't eat lunch. But once that music stopped playing.
Wow.
There we go.
Wow.
So I wanted two kittens from the same litter.
But the big girl at the right is their friend. No, my daughter. This one? Yeah, this is their friend. Okay. Sure.
With the biggest smile.
The little one is my
This right here is my family.
Okay.
From back in the days. Oh, you asked me, am I Nigerian? Yeah, I am. I thought you asked me, am I in Nigeria? My bad.
This kind of, if you get this one is sweet.
Okay. The one right here?
This one, yeah.
Okay, that's the sweet. Well, that doesn't look
So
yeah, that doesn't look sweet.
someone,
That looks rotten.
That tree right there is called a palm wine tree.
This one looks
You get
like
some
it was
wine
sweet.
from that tree.
so they
They
just
fool
cut
us
it.
in America.
Someone will climb up, they create a hole, put in a rubber, and leave it there for maybe 3 days.
Wow.
2 days. When you come back, the rubber is filled up with fresh palm wine.
Who figured that out?
Village.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking
I don't know. I think somebody took off the music, I guess. Better for me instead of muting it. Well, in Nigeria, fun time is having fun and stuff is dancing. So after everybody eat, it's a dance time. Everybody put on music and start dancing. This right here is my pop's house. This is the house my mom and dad built. He said, where's everybody? Oh, they coming in. They usually come in later. I'm going to start putting posts, letting people know I'm about to go live. That's what I haven't been doing. Everybody hit the like button too, so we can get more people in. I gotta block these songs because they're gonna hit me with copyrights. Okay. We got 9 in the chat. Everybody hit the like button for me. We are recapping my Nigeria trip. I think I gotta let it play because if I skip it, it ain't gonna work. So we're just gonna let it play through. Everybody hit the like button for me. I'm trying to finish up my food so I can narrate better. We in a village in Nigeria right here. This right here is 4th of July. Oh, matter of fact, sorry, not 4th of July. This is a celebration. Oh, New Year's. My bad, it was New Year's. Not Yoruba, Igbo. I'm Igbo. Paru tribe. Oh, I don't think I can do too much skipping, guys. All right.
If the point got to my head, say make
All right. That's the fit I wore to my brother's wedding, or like the event before the wedding. This is we on the way to the wedding. I don't know if it's playing music. Let me see. Okay, no music. This one don't want to move. Go around it. Follow it. Follow it.
Oh, Joe, look into my eyes, oh baby.
Yeah, that was a masquerade, and yeah, these my stories, Jock. Yeah, that was the masquerade in the street. Don't let them take you out the car because they'll whip you. It's some type of tradition they do. That's me with bands in Nigeria. Ganja. Yep, music playing, so I'm gonna block that. I'm sure music playing. That's me and my bro in the village. Fire. Yep, music playing. He said, "Am I following? Oh, girl. Oh, this is me right here. We walking. You see how we got security? This how my whole family roll around. We don't leave the house without our personal security." Yeah, I walk up to the event feeling like the man. When I tell you feeling like the man, I'm telling you, boy, ain't got to worry about nothing. I don't even look around. My boys with the cannons got everything. Pioneer Chicken in LA. Yup. I'm eating right now some fire chicken that I made at home though. This is my brother wedding. That's his wife right there in the purple. That's my brother wife in the purple. It's the music. Oh, why do I keep playing it? They was grooving though, man. You should have seen the way the women was dancing out there, boy. I had to get up and start dancing. I'm like, hold up. Let me join this party. I was turned out there, bro. I was turned in Nigeria, and I brought a girl with me. Oh, you guys couldn't even hear me. Oh my God, you guys couldn't hear me. My internet had went out, but it came back on. So we good. My fault. Okay, so now let's continue the story. This is crazy that my internet is tripping so hard, man. Which one is it viewing? Let me see which one is viewing real fast. Okay, it's viewing this one. I got too many tabs open. Let me close some of these. All right. Yeah, it's music playing right there still. He said the title is too expensive right now. Boy, price is only going up from here. Good luck. Don't worry, the rat. We good. We gonna be traveling regardless. All right, let me fast forward a little bit.
So what's the fun?
Okay, that's me. Just a little bit of bands. That's it. Banded up after the wedding. This is a tradition right here where the girl, basically your wife, have to give you a drink. But they so shiesty in Nigeria, right? That she told him not to drink it, and we all know not to drink it. So what she told him right here was not to drink that drink and to throw it to the side. Because in tradition, you're supposed to drink it, actually. But who it came from, you don't trust nobody out there, so you don't drink it at all. Let me see if the music playing. If the music not playing, I can play it. Okay, no music playing. The music playing right there. You see how I came to the wedding? You see how I came? Oh, real heavy juju? Yeah, that's why you don't drink none of that stuff. We already know, our family know the whole get down. This me at the actual church wedding. Oh, music is playing. That's me looking spiffy with the Rolex. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, man. This at the actual wedding. I know music is playing. Music is playing. This my uncle, rest in peace. He passed away a couple of weeks after this wedding, but he's a multi-millionaire. This what he did at every wedding he came through, flushing stuff, flushing. Ain't nobody was beating him. I'm telling you, nobody. He come through and throw bands. Everything he do was big. He gonna empty the bag on you. Wherever he come, just know he's dropping bread. He gonna drop them bags, man. It's because of music. I would play it. Music still playing. That's me with a little bit of bands. You know, sitting in Nigeria doing my thing. My thug dizzle. Is it music right here? Did it freeze? Oh, it's music. All right, this is me mobbing around the village. My village where I stay. Let me mute that real fast because of music. So this how the village look, guys. You just walk around, you meeting new people around the village, and majority of this village is my family's. The rat, I play other people content because I can do that. Now what? You just come in here to talk BS. I can play other people's content. Now what? This when the girls was battling the other, battling them in a dance battle. The other Nigerians.
Hey, he learned it on us.
Everything is a dance party.
That one now, the owner of the house is George Anugum. But it's from the SAM department. I call them SAM department. But I think you have 3 sons.
My guy
in
in the building.
which is
Don't lose my channel. Don't worry, I won't.
So
You
that
suck
one
it.
is usually from the SAM department. We now we are from the Ashikogu department. If you have chief is from the Ihedioha department. That's why he's the chief, because that's the first son.
It goes right down to him. And this land here, it goes to you next, right?
No, my senior brother.
Your senior brother. Okay, yes. I keep forgetting he's senior.
Let me pause it because of the music. I had fun at this wedding, though, bro. I work for YouTube. Good. Continue to work for them. I had fun at this wedding, boy. Man, I had fun here. Let me see what else, because this is all copyright music. Let me see. Oh, yeah. This when I bought these backyard fireworks. You gonna see. Oh, it looks dope. Yeah, this Nigeria. This one over here. See, I bought those fireworks and watch what
Get
happens.
out the way.
I did. What happened?
Tear him up. Wake him up. Wake him up. Wake him up. Hey.
It is. That's you're gonna have fun with that one.
Yeah, for
For real.
real. Uh-huh. Yes, I went to Nigeria with American. Yes, everybody asked me that. I went to Nigeria with American. Yes, I did. I got to stop all the ones with music. This wedding was, when I tell you turn, bro, it was turn. I can't even explain it. Okay, that's the ending of this one. 1 second, let me get up in here. Did it drop it? Okay, 1 second, let me get the other one. You busted me to the beat. Bro, what the hell is wrong with you guys? Damn, man. Trust me, my family got on me for that already. But I did what I did, man. I messed up a lot of opportunities doing that also. I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of things that were set up for me, I messed that up. Big time. What do we have here? Let me see. Okay, let me delete this one. All right. Let me see if I can set some of the stuff I added music to. That's why. Yep, that's music. So this is my pop's house. This is the house my dad built. Right there on his land. This the food. Let me see if music is playing again.
Do not forget, you're still on 3 gig.
Oh no.
This is Lily Brado, my own friend's product.
Okay, you don't.
Don't go immigration. Bring the cash.
Open this bottle. No corkscrew.
It's hard to tax.
You better watch your cash. Ain't no match.
Your phone or your cash. I'm dropping no phone, nigga. Do the cash.
You see him try to speak English. Nah, but I'm from Imo State.
Listen here, Ron. You're gonna open that.
I have his phone.
How you gonna open that? We're ready.
I have his phone.
Let's
go.
I need
Actually, make Lily Brado.
Yeah.
Lily Brado.
Amen.
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 Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to more life,
Igbo.
more business.
Igbo village.
Igbo
Igbo land.
Cheers.
We got 19 in the building. Please hit the likes up. Everybody hit the likes. We are reviewing my Nigeria trip before I was a content creator. Oh, we neighbors.
Waiting me die, nothing I can't do for my baby.
That's a hard song too, right there. That's a hard song, bro. That give me memories. This song right here.
Waiting me die, nothing I can't do for my.
Oh my God, that shit hit me flashbacks right now. That's a little bands, ain't nothing. Little Naira. Shout out to Nigeria. That's what I'm talking about. Imo State, we neighbors. Yeah, we are neighbors. Oh, this is my uncle, the one that died. Look at his house. Look at his house. This is Nigeria too. Look at this. And this is only 1 out of 30. He got 30, 40. Look at these curtains. Look at this. He got 30, 40 houses. This was just one of the main big ones. Look at this thing. You couldn't even clean those walls, bro. You couldn't clean nothing in this house, honestly. Once it gets to a certain point, you don't even have a ladder that's big enough. That's another hard song, too. Oh, my God. That shit give me memories, boy. That's another hard song. I was swerving through the village with that song playing. I've been to Owerri. Yeah, Owerri is nice. That's the city that my brother just bought a house in. He just bought a condo. Well, he bought the land and he's building a condo. See, this is my uncle's house right here. Let me see if it's music. Yep, music.
Take it. I'm going back to work this morning.
That's me with the cup of noodles. I bought a cup of noodles from the States with rice. I eat that with rice. And then fire.
Show us what you know how to do. Facts. That's what I'm talking about. Nigeria boy. He's a village boy. He's a village boy.
Ooh, that was another hard song. Wow. I'm going to have to play this later on and put that in my playlist for the gym. I forgot about all these songs. He said Nigeria, low-key got some of the finest natural women in Africa. Watch what I do the next time I go, bro. I never went to Nigeria the way I'm going to go now. Believe what I'm saying. Oh, when I say a movie, I'm not even exaggerating, bro. From the food to the culture to the people to everything I'm doing, bro. Going into my village, nobody beating that trip. Trust me. When I get into the Nigeria and stay for 6 to 8 weeks, this is where my grandmother and my grandfather is buried, right on their property. In Nigeria, you bury your parents on their property. That was my grandparents. They've been buried there for a long time.
They come out and they dance.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I'm gonna hit up Lucky first.
How they do it?
First, I'm gonna hit Abuja. Then I'm gonna hit up Lucky. Then I'm gonna hit Calabar. Then I'm gonna make my way down. Trust me, I got 8 weeks to get jiggy. So I'm gonna get jiggy. I'm gonna spend 8 weeks out there.
Yeah, so
You going back in December? I think I might go November. I don't want to be all crowded with y'all, man. I already know about December, and I know how they act at the airport. I know how everything go down. So I think I want to go a month. I'll probably go a month before. Online Nation production. It's gonna be like a Tubi movie. Trust me, it's gonna be dope because you're gonna see all of this stuff, but times 10. Like the way I'm gonna shoot it, plus the interviews I'm gonna make, plus oh man, it's gonna be a movie, bro. I can't even explain. It's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be a movie. That fit that I wore, bro, with the Gucci's. Come on, man. They wasn't stopping me, man. I pulled up to that wedding, bro, looking like the prince of all Nigeria. Nah, I'm gonna show Nigeria right, bro, because nobody gonna be able to get in the village like me anyway. It's impossible. You go to Nigeria, travel, and you're not from Nigeria, you're not going where I'm going. Trust me, you're not going where I'm going. It's impossible. You're not going where I'm going.
everything in there. I had some pizza too, and then patties, and I don't know what else you put in there. That's it.
Thank you.
And turkey, and turkey, and turkey.
And beef, meat pies.
And beef meat pies.
Wow. Thank you.
You're welcome, Mercy.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank
You're welcome.
you.
Did you,
Okay.
do you like hard liquor?
Yes.
Would you like to have a sip before you go see the
Yes.
We was in a hotel. And she came to give us room service, and we hooked her up with food and liquor and all that.
Okay.
We gave her shots of liquor. We gave her all that stuff. Because she was working hard, bringing us some nice food, and she was polite and all that good
I
stuff.
love you all.
Thank you,
Yeah, someone hosting you, bro. I'm getting in. You know me. That's my place. It's my. I'm going so deep that nobody even understands.
Oh, you can
You gonna see.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You gonna see.
Good night. Drink well.
Stop, man.
I'm gonna just say,
Look at that.
Look at that great footage. Here, who? Oh, it's hell.
This at the. That's my uncle house right there. It's gold and brown or something like that, but everything inside is gold. That's all his cars from this property. Just from this property, that's all his cars and stuff. He got like 30, 40 properties. That's him right there. Yeah, more music. So I got to be careful with that.
It depends the sharpness of the knife. If it's very sharp, you draw it once.
To his neck?
Yeah.
And just slits his
cut.
neck.
Once it cuts, blood will start coming out. The thing will start shaking with force. Try to save its life, but it's not possible. But you hold it very firm with your legs.
So you won't let it, okay.
So now, when you
we gotta do that.
I need to go down.
Oh, I don't have to send my passport in. I have a
Right,
Nigerian
finger out the
passport. I have a Nigerian passport. I don't have to send anything in.
Then leave it. You drop it, then boil your water.
Boil your water. When do we pluck the
Very
feathers?
hot.
When do we pluck the feathers?
That's what I'm trying to let you know.
Okay,
now.
so you boil it.
And yes, you can only own land you can own land in the city, but in the village, you can only own land in the village on your last name. So you can't buy the land. You can't go to somebody else's last name village and think you're going to buy land there. It don't happen like that.
And clean out the butt?
Clean out the body.
Yeah.
Let it look in.
Hey!
That's the only one that knows how to dance.
Yes!
I wish I can play the songs. These kids right here, these two kids, bro, they needed to be on a dance show, man. You're going to see the other dude. You're going to see how both of these kids, these two, they were the dance of the village. They had the best moves of. The copyrights are killing me, man. Yeah, I got to pause it. That's a real known song, so they ain't going to let me get away with that. But these two kids were like the best dancers. Nah, look, the Americans, bro, all my people had to start dancing. Even I start dancing, bro. The way people was dancing in Nigeria, it just make you get up. You have to. Everybody having fun and stuff. You like, hell no, I need a piece of this. Bro, look at everybody swerving. As you going around the village, bro, everybody's happy. Look at this dude. This dude had moves. I wish I could play the song, man. The song make everything better. You'll understand what he's doing if you heard the song, man. It sucks. It is what it is. You'll understand what moves and stuff he's doing to that actual song. It's a dance to that song that he's doing. But they was turned, man. I love being in the village, bro. You know, I'm ending my trip in the village. First, I'm gonna go around the cities and stuff and handle all my business. Then probably like my last 3 weeks, it's gonna be in the village because you know I ain't trying to do too much and stay too long in the village. I don't even know if my Wi-Fi is a lot. But shit ain't too long there. Oh man, here we go. Okay, cool, it's working. The drums, the music talks to your soul. Bro, listen, you don't know how many times I got up and start dancing. I'm not even a dancer like that. I'm telling you, I do have rhythm. I do know how to dance, of course. But bro, these people made me dance. Like not even picking me up or coming to grab my hand. Just the way everybody be grooving and stuff. I'm like, man, I got to get a piece of this. I got up so many times, man. And the songs. There's so many songs I know that be turned. So I got up so many times, man. It was dope. Nigeria got some of the best African food. Jollof rice, suya, ugusi, pepper soup. Bro, all of those I'm going to be eating. And I'm going to describe it on camera and show you guys what I'm eating on camera. So, bro, I got the food category. I got the village. I got the cities. It's going to be so much to show. The preparation of some of the foods, preparation of goat meat, preparation of chicken, preparation of all that is going down. I got some of it on this video. You're going to see. And this man ended up passing away also. Bro, when I left Nigeria, 4 people passed away. This man right here passed away, and he had just had a son. Let me show you his son.
Yeah.
His son is right. No, that's not him. My bad. Oh, his son is right there in the green on the porch. Right here. He had just had the son.
Don't play with him.
Right here. The son right in front of him, that's his son, his little son. So he passed away. My uncle passed away. I'm going to show you 2 more people that passed away when I left, which was crazy. It was 4 people that passed away. Him, he's another one.
Look at the babies in
That's his son right
Happy
there.
New Year.
Wow.
The babies now. Oh, we want about to them and to cause us. Leave me alone. Let me get myself all right. Don't to confront me.
Yes.
The natural order have been sedented. Abaga, demo yaga mango more. No. Celebrate Ethiopia. Emperor of Ethiopia. Why? What's the significance of that game? You know? Boy, can you give me who's the king of Jamaica? Boy, why was on now? Talk to me now. Am I a girlfriend? Oh, Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean. Boy, this guy, don't tell that guy. Watch well. No. Boy, give away.
He told that dude to get away.
Listen,
That's his son right here. This little boy right here is his son, and he was already in his 70s something. Right here, he was already like 70 something, and he had just had that son.
I am. Get down I see every day. For the level you see here, one another, one another, yeah. Make it so easy. Make a nice fun.
We're in Nigeria. How old is his wife? His wife was in her 30s. His wife was in her 30s. How many wives did he have? 4. He had 4 of them. But that one that had this kid was in her 30s.
Hand to the back to pump some water.
It sounds funny to say, but bro, that's normal for them. The thing in Nigeria is it's a goal to have as many sons as you can. And if your first wife or second wife or third wife is not having boys, you just keep trying until you get as many boys as you can. That's what they do. She married a grandpa, yeah, because he had a little bit of dough. It's about the money. She's well taken care of now. Time for me to kill a fish, guys. Well, I'm about to go over there and get this fish in order.
I really want to tell you how my day went.
Damn, I don't know why I put so much music on this thing when I was doing it. So I'm killing my own fish, you know, getting used to how I'm going to be living in the village. This was like my 2nd, 3rd day here. I'm like, here we go. And let me tell you one thing about the fish head. He had a rock solid head like a human. That knife, either the knife was super dull or his head was super strong. It felt like a rock. Can I show this on YouTube? I don't know. I think I should skip this, guys. Maybe I can't show it on YouTube. Let me just skip it, man. That's the fish right there. I cut it up and, you know, regular BS. Because I don't know if YouTube is going to trip, man. Yeah, no, it's a thing. It's not even wrong to have multiple wives. The man.
How open bottles?
It's up to the man if he want multiple wives.
Carry on with your day. No, leave Uncle. He's working.
This is that fish that I cut.
That's the brown part. You don't even care.
We picked it up.
Experiment that year, make yes. My partner called it. Tia, what you open high video on the main. The whole thing.
And you know this.
I'm gonna see the eyeballs.
You know everybody gonna eat the fish head and the eyeballs.
Real men eat eyeballs. That's why Alvin passed the fish.
If you ain't gonna eat it, you gotta pass it. Fish eyeballs.
Fish eyeballs right there. You know, I had the young lady breaded. That was the end of that video. Let me play another one. You know, I had her young breaded in what's the name, Nigeria with me. Come on, man. Muslim or Christian? Christian, Catholic, more. Catholic, catfish head or thick skulls. Yes, bro. That's why I couldn't crush his head. I couldn't crush his head at all. Incredible. You know how many times I hit him? I wanted to show you guys the footage, but who knows how Instagram be tripping, man. I mean, YouTube. I'm trying to keep it real safe, man. All right, so this is, let me delete this other page real fast. Okay. This right here is sugar cane. Of course, everybody know about that. Oh, traveling ain't expensive. Nah, I just put that as a title. It was a title that they said that was a good title for the show. So that's the young lady I brought from America with me. Kids dancing again. I'm sure there's music here. You better not go out of village coming up. Let me speed it up. Let's see what we have here. Everybody, it's always a party. Yeah, I'm Igbo. Yes, sir. He said, oh, you need me in Nairobi, huh? Let me go do this Nigeria one first. I think so. Because you know what I'm going to do? I'll probably hit Ghana before I hit Nigeria. We'll see. We'll see how things work out. And I'm just trying to stack this bread first. Because this trip right here, the way I'm going to be traveling around and all that stuff, this is a $10,000 trip. Anybody that know that I'm not joking. This trip right here for 8 weeks and traveling the way I'm going to be traveling, that's an easily $10,000 trip. Easy. Easy. The ticket itself is $2,400, $2,500. The kids dancing, everybody always dancing, same thing, dancing. Little girl dancing. That's me with the squad. Me with my peoples. What else do I have here? Is this music? Oh yeah, this chilling in the village, you know, just chilling in the streets. My fault. You said, do I speak Igbo? You don't speak Igbo. We speak Igbo. Kenya is way better than what? Nigeria? You saying Kenya is better than Nigeria?
It's the little ice cream truck. No, yeah, they are adults. Only kids.
This is the ice cream truck. I brought everybody in the village ice cream, but this is the little ice cream
It's
truck
not
that
just ice
come
cream.
by.
You have a dance for ice cream.
And I tasted it. I don't know. It tastes like I don't know what it tastes like.
My man.
Hey, Chief, we're coming your way, actually. Weren't we?
That's the chief of the village.
Yeah, exactly. How's he doing?
I don't know where it is.
He's not in Charles.
Let me spin this real fast. I used to sell Nigerian movies in the early 2000s. Made it thunder. Fucking slums of Nigeria, you know. So I'm walking through the village, going to get some suya, I believe. And we just walking through. It's hot. Same old, same old. Let me see. We got anything interesting here? Yep, this is a little suya. Even though this ain't the one you buy from, believe me. And we didn't buy from this one. You don't buy from this lady. You'll be back way back. Oh, this dude was funny. There's some dude that just came up to us dancing while we was eating. It was funny. Let me play the music just for a second. While we was eating, this dude just came up dancing and stuff. I'm telling you, Nigeria, they gonna dance for show. We was playing music off of the, what was it called? The JBL at the dinner spot. Who music you think playing the most in Kenya? Nairobi nice scene heavily influenced by Nigeria. Yeah, but that person that said they Kenya is better than Nigeria haven't been to both. So it's impossible for you to say that. I can't even say that right now. I would have to go to Kenya. So they just talking from watching YouTube videos. They don't know which one is better. It's nighttime. Nighttime in a village. This is places and trust me, people ain't going here. If you ain't from here, you're not in these type of areas for sure. You're not gonna touch these type of areas. You wouldn't even feel safe here. Yeah, I gotta put it down because of the music. Yeah, music. So the dude that was talking earlier, this Owede right here.
Oh, that's popcorn. What's that smell, Namdi? Oh, it is. Yeah, I do. We do like popcorn. Damn, how did they pop it? We need aluminum foil and put it around our pot. You put the aluminum foil around the mop, right? I mean around the pot with the seeds, popcorn, butter. We've gone into the slums, to the trenches. Oh.
You need one, right?
All right.
We need one or two.
That's our chicken. We about to chop up and
She said 3,000, right? Where's the people with 3,000?
How much are they?
Because it's 4,000 for us.
4,000 for Americans?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
hopefully YouTube don't trip about this, man. Let me just speed this part up.
That nigga ain't got no arms. Hey, mess me up. Chicken mess me up.
Oh, shit on you?
Mess me up.
Ah, I forgot that the chicken had shit on him. Guys, I'm about to move my car real fast because the ticket person is outside. So give me about 3 minutes. I'll be right back. All right, them suckers was trying to give me a ticket. I seen them right on the camera.
Let me see him.
Let's see on the picture. Hey, snap. And I'm washing it. Snap.
Yeah.
Get this.
How much did I take it? Cause I gave him a trunk.
No, put it towards that.
Put it there. Give me this.
Boy, you gotta watch Nigerians sometimes too. They be trying to get you, boy.
Oh man, this is animal cruelty.
Come on. Everybody selling food, selling everything you need out there. You just gotta pick the best ones. Everybody take a second and hit the like button for me. We got 20 people in here and the likes are down. Everybody hit the like button for me. Here, I love it. All right, that's that one. That one ended. Let me pull up this one real fast. This is Jamaica, guys. All right, let me make sure no music is gonna pop up. I'm sure music is gonna pop up next. Oh, it's music probably right here. Yeah, cool. This Jamaica. Everybody hit the like button for me too. We got 20 in the building. Let's get the likes up. Mm-hmm.
So much things I did not say.
The bathtub was outside, which was dope. This music right here, let me see. Oh, no music right here. That was the private little, you can basically use those boats, go out there and enjoy your time. Private island. When you ride further out there too, it was a private island out there. Raining in Jamaica, and we're still out here making this shit work. Look at it raining. It's raining on us. Okay, this was the river. Yeah, let me turn the music. Why did I not think of that? This is the river. I always got a thing with me. Always got a thing with me. And something fly. Trust me. Everybody take a second, hit the like button for me real fast. We got 22 people. We should have 22 likes. Let's go.
Gummy bear, Papa. Gummy bear, brownies, What is it? What do you mean? You come to party?
All right, good.
How are you now?
All right.
Flex, time to.
Damn, man. This one, y'all jump in that river. You got to know how to swim. Huh? And you definitely got to know how to swim to jump in this one, for sure.
Somebody.
Oh. Yeah, you got to know how to swim to even play with these guys. Look at me over there. Y'all see me over there climbing? You got to climb up there to even get over there. Then you got to jump off and you got to know how to swim because this water, for some reason, it actually sinks you to the bottom when you jump in. It actually sinks you all the way to the bottom for some reason. Very odd, but good thing I had my waterproof case. I would have been screwed. Let me see music. Yeah, music. It was cool. It was cool here. See, this is when you got to climb all the way over there. And I'm trying to record with one hand and still make it over there. They have a rope for you, but you're supposed to be using two hands and stuff.
Let's do it. Right there. Right there, right there. I'm going to do right here. So you're going to jump.
Everybody was scared to jump. I'm like, let me just jump off of this. I got girls with me, all of this stuff. I ain't about to hesitate too much. It was high. Oh, I didn't show that part? That sucks. I actually jumped in that one. I don't know why it's not in there. You got to do everything. When you're on these trips, man, you got to do everything. You got to make sure you try everything once in a life. That's it. Boy, you got to know how to swim. You got to know how to swim, guys. You got to know how to swim. Ay, ay, ay. You better know how to swim out here, man. I'm telling you right now, especially in front of women. This the chef that cooked for us in the morning. So that villa was dope.
Get next to me.
Early in the morning, popping out. You know, nice day in Jamaica. Just a nice day in Jamaica. Sun, you know, out. Wind blowing a little bit. That's the private kayaks. The house is in the back. You can just take the private kayaks out there and enjoy. Oh, I don't think I have to do this. Just relax, you know. I don't know. I think this was probably like, I don't know, a Sunday after we did everything we can do in Jamaica. Just relaxing now on the floaty. That's goat meat that I requested. Goat meat and rice. Just me chilling, goat meat again. Me chilling at night, watching a movie in the villa.
Do that.
Outside it had hammocks and all that good stuff. So you can chill at night. The property was big. It was big. This the private chef cooking for us in the morning. It's breakfast time. Food about to come up. It was a good time in Jamaica. I actually enjoyed this time. This ATVs. And this was fun, boy. I got dirty here. This ATVs, I got stupid dirty here. I'm telling you, this was like the hardest thing in Jamaica to do. Right here, I was dirty, boys. But it was so fun.
You dance all God.
Let me block that. That's a famous song right there. They gonna know about that one. The swings in the water. I was living like a real Jamaican out there, man. It was fun. Gotta watch out for the oxtails in Jamaica. They say oxtails is really kangaroo tail. Oh, is it? Really kangaroo tail? I was living my best life in Jamaica, though.
Crabs with us outside.
Had crabs in the showers, rolling around. Had showers outside and stuff. See, this one, my camera started looking a little bit funny with that fake waterproof case anyway. Breakfast again in the morning. This one, we made it to the private island in Jamaica. Took the boat over there. Made it to that little private island. It was all filled with rocks, though. Hard to walk on. But it take you like 45 minutes to use the kayak and get all the way over here from that house. It was nice, though.
That's the best way to get over it. Do not look at the water. Just look straight forward. Remember you want to go? That's it.
Boom.
I made it.
Did the zip lines and all that good stuff that Jamaica has to offer. Oh, let me pause that. I was looking like a real Jamaican. Rocks. Hey, how she gonna get Jim to go? That's a good song too, man. And I ain't trying to get strike for that one. This at nighttime in the villa. It was dope, man. This whole trip was fire. Man, it was fire. Trust me. What else we got here? Oh, jerk chicken on the streets.
Can I get my jerk chicken?
Might get hit with that music. Oh, this right in the back. All right, that was it. D Nice in the building. Yeah, young D Nice, boy. Oh, we just reviewed. You missed it, man. We just reviewed all my Nigeria stuff, all my Jamaica stuff. You know what? I still have Cancun. Let me show you guys Cancun real fast. And I have a couple more. Let me show you guys Cancun. 1 second. Ooh, Ecuador's in there too. We could do a recap on that one real fast, but let me show y'all Cancun. Bam, bam. Oh, we've been here an hour? Okay. We'll get up out of here in like 2 hours so I can go back to getting some bread. Let's see. All right. It just came in. Let me play this for y'all. Cancun. At the airport, this is the airport before Cancun. And I didn't even know the airport be having fire food, especially breakfast. The airport for breakfast, wow, it's something different, man. For sure. This breakfast right here was the perfect meal I needed right to get on the plane. Then this is in Cancun, all inclusive. So all this food is free, and you know that. Room service is free 24 hours a day. Drinks are free. All that stuff is free. Everything free. Oh, yep. I knew I had a song to that one. I knew I couldn't go without a song to this one for sure. Yep. First time. It's looking real good out here.
It's going to be your weather.
All righty. Hey. Ooh. This was the room. Boom. With jacuzzi on the balcony. I remember this trip too, man. Let me stop that before I get hit with something. This trip was something to remember too, man. Oh, I remember this trip, boy. I remember this trip right here, boy.
Cancun, we love you!
Dile que tú eres mi.
Clean resort? Yeah. He said I'm heading Cancun in 2 weeks. I'll be in an Airbnb though. Yeah, this was fire, man. He said clean resort too. Yeah, this was fire, man. I enjoyed this. Oh, that's a song. That jacuzzi right there too. I don't even have to say nothing, man. I promise you. I promise you. He said, who was all alone? Me? Me all alone? I don't know what you was talking about. Yeah, but me, I never been on a trip alone, bro. And if I went on a trip alone, solo, I've always never mind, man. You gotta know how to swim, guys. Learn how to swim out here. They got the little bars in the middle of the pool. That girl right there was the nice type. That right there was the nice type right there. This bar was dope. To be able to sit in the water and have your drinks and stuff, it was nice. That's cool.
Christian the Louboutin Gucci Balmain tone.
Cancun show these goals for the free ski. Now for the free skis, you see who's taking my pictures. You see Bags in the room with me, right? Come on, man. I'm true to this, not new to this. Let me see what else. Oh yeah, right here. You'll see right here. Matter of fact. Yeah. Boy, man. It's crazy. All you can eat. Food was trash, some of it. Let me see if there's any sound here. All right.
So excited.
Oh yeah, I played with the dolphins or swam with the dolphins. Oh, let me stop that. And you can order as much food as you want, guys. If it's trash or not, you got to try everything on the menu. I swear to you. That's the hot tub at night. Man, oh man. Ugh. When I be recapping these, boy, I'll be thinking about the memories, man. The things that happened on this trip, man. Golly. Were the chicken wings good? No, the chicken wings were good. Just all the other stuff was whack. I think they had good desserts. I think so. But I wasn't too fond of the desserts. I wanted real meals. I think the hamburger was good. That's what I kept going back to because you got to pick something that's actually good there. Let me pause that. I played your track yesterday, D Nice. 50 to the face. Yeah, this dude is funny. I told you diss me again, you going, I'm gonna have to send you 60 to the face. All right. Oh, guess what, guys? MTR is actually moving to Thailand now. So he's over there having a new, I guess, just rethinking his whole life over there in Thailand. Thailand was cool. Thailand was actually cool. But me personally, if I was to live in Thailand, I'm bringing sand to the beach. Sorry to tell you, I'm about to bring somebody with me. Then I can live there. That's what I'll do. I'll bring somebody with me. But for me to roll my dice and try to say that I'll be with a Thai woman for a long time, probably not my type of stilo. But I would definitely bring a girl from the States and live in Thailand. That we can do. MTR is grifting. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, bro. I just see him doing worse than a 360. He doing a 1080. The only difference between MTR is he got enough money to do whatever he want to do. That's the only difference. But I just don't like when they bring up the fact about saying these type of women are better than these type of women. As long as you leave that out of there, you good. But once you start saying Thai women better than American women and all that, that's where you cross the line, because that's not true. That is not true. And I can say that from me being there. I actually went there. Now I can actually say that from my perspective, that's not true. You can find some good Thai women and you can find some very, very bad ones. Same thing in America. You can find some very, very good girls and you can find some very, very bad ones. Same thing. And you know what's so funny? A lot of the girls that I dealt with in life, I don't have no bad chemistry with. And a lot of them, it's some of them I know for 10 years already now. Like, I'm telling you, it's just about the girls that you deal with and the type of stuff you allow. Those loudmouth girls that bring all that negative stuff, you're supposed to get rid of them right away. So, just like in Thailand too, bro, when I was going into 808 Club, what you think them Thai girls acted like? You think they acted like Thai girls? The ones with the cornrows and all that stuff? What you think they act like? I don't even have to say. What do you think? So you can go anywhere and you can find any type of good girl anywhere. For people that's looking for good women, you can find them anywhere. Just try to be your best, and that's it. And just look for the decent girls. Make sure. You got to check off a lot of things on your list before you even think about actually dealing with her. Question and answers. Mariah is live right now. She's in the DR. Let's see what she's talking about.
And I'm gonna try not to go in too hard.
Bro, you said 808 girls act like chicks from Texas. Try, man. Listen, I'm gonna just keep it PG. The ones that's in 808 and in the clubs and stuff with the cornrows and all of that, we know exactly, I guess, what they're trying to act like or whatever. But from the way they talk to everything, trust me, I was there.
He did, because at this point I understand people. Maybe the gangster life.
Yeah, sometimes you can fumble a decent chick, but what you got to do is, right, you got to get back. You got to get back on your ball. Make sure that you ever come across a good woman again, you keep her, because the world right now is so screwed up, bro. If you find a good woman, you hold on to her, because it ain't like back in the days. It ain't too many of them left, man. I'm telling you, the ones that's left is being taken up, and they say it's new girls every day, but bro, it gets to a point to where you can't deal with all the girls. It's not all of them you can deal with. So I was telling Jacques the other time, because he said he was younger too. Bro, you come across a girl that you like, she crossed all the dots and all the T's and I's or whatever you're saying, bro, deal with that girl, man. A lot of people get all your experience right now and do whatever you got to do. Deal with that girl, because right now, ooh, it's hard out there. It's hard, and I don't care if you got a lot of women or not. None of them are women you will take home to your mom. So that's what tells you that it's hard out here. Believe me, you got to be cool. Got to try to look for, if that's what you're looking for, a wife or something. Just make sure you actually looking for a wife. Be intentional with it, and you'll eventually find one. Just don't put no pressure on it. But when you out and about, when you moving around, you see something you like, make sure you get up on it. It's as simple as that. It ain't no more being shy, being nervous, none of that stuff. You got to get up on it right away. Because those girls that you let pass you up could have been your wife. And you're going to hate yourself. I used to do that shit back in the days. I'll let a flying one pass me up. Then I'll go home and be like, damn, I should have at least just said. Now, man, I don't give a damn if she'll reject me. She can reject me 15 times. I'm still cracking. I'm still cracking. And majority of the time, bro, it works out for me. So sometimes it don't. And oh well. For the times it don't, oh well. But for the times it do, come on, man. The times it do, that's all you need. Rejection is going to come. That's why men get rejected and feel they won't talk to a girl for the next 2 weeks off of one rejection. Hell no. Because she rejected me, I'm talking to 2 more in the next 5 minutes.
Not to go in too much, because I honestly ain't trying to start another YouTube beef. Because honestly, I feel like I can spend my time talking about other things.
Uh-oh, Mariah and beefs left to right. Let's see what she's into.
I don't know if I'll be able to find it if he put it into another live. I don't see me. If he did go in on me, he didn't put me in the thumbnail. Let's see.
No, but you know what's so funny, bro? When I saw you said she's always whining. Let me tell you something. When I first came across her page before I scheduled the interview and all that, bro, I came across her page off of 5 videos of men dissing her. Then I end up catching her page. Like on the 3rd video of I seen the dude dissing her, I actually seen a tag of her page. So then I, wrote down her name and I went to the other 2 videos that was dissing her. So I don't know what it is, but some of the passport bros or whatever they want to call themselves are real mad at anything she says, I guess. And I went back on some of the stuff she says. She's just saying typical stuff. She's not saying stuff that I guess will hurt the passport bros. So I don't know why they be going so hard, man. I don't even know. Oh, Gaines now? Is that Gaines? Never. What? Oh, it is Gaines.
If he went on me, I wouldn't be able to tell.
Oh, it is Gaines, man. Come on, Gaines.
Okay.
But Gaines was in her comment section cheering her on, just like yesterday or the day before.
Okay. I'm going to react to this. Straight black men. Now, the gangster life. I'm going to react to this video that you made.
Oh, man.
And I'm willing to be wrong. Now, on the surface, big gangs. He seems cool. Now, on the surface, this is a little bit inflammatory. Okay? Because it's straight black men are not the problem in America. Well, sir, some are. Some are. Certainly not all. Some are. It's some problematic gay black men. It's some problematic.
What Gaines say to her? Anybody know? Anybody know what Gaines said to her? Because that's funny. I definitely want to know what he said to her. Because in the 2 days ago, he was cheering her on in her chat. I was in there. I was looking. I seen Gaines and Who was the other guy that was in there? Gaines, and he'd be in here too. Is it one of you guys? Nah, I forgot his name. When he come in here, I'll let you guys know. 5, come on. What is he talking about?
Straight black women and straight white women and straight white men. So some are. So already this is a generalization, but I understand we a lot of times will make a topic so that, a title so that it's clickable. So I'm willing to be wrong. Let's listen to what this is.
Let me say it one more time. Let me say it one more time. Let me say it one more.
I'm gonna skip the intro.
Yeah, skip that for me too, before we both get a copyright.
I might have to cook. You know what I'm saying? I popped a Red Bull, so I got a lot of energy.
I know that's right.
But yo, as always, let me start off with the scent of the day. Afnon's
OG, this your boy Gaines right here.
Supremacy Collector's Edition. The whole box, a whole big box. This is Afnon Supremacy Collector's Edition. Now let me show you what's coming in the box. Y'all know I've been on that hunt for that Creed Aventus Absolute clone.
I'm gonna skip that just because I want to get to the meat and potatoes.
That's your brother, OG.
About it.
Okay.
And this is also a light, soft scent. So y'all know what's going on.
That's your infant and tiny homie.
Okay, they talk about scents. I respect the hustle, sir. So already he getting to the money. I understand.
I've been thinking about how am I going to come across and say what I want to say without offending or getting my channel canceled.
Okay.
Right? So, Natasha Duncan, you in the building. I want to say to the black women out there, and I don't know what's going on over the past couple of years, let's say from 2019 on, there's been a disconnect between black men and black women. So we got to come together and get that together. That's number one, right? We don't know what's going on that side. We got to write what's going on between black men and black women, right?
Hey, is Gaines married, guys? Is Gaines married?
So let me just say this to the black women out there. I hope this is not your leader. I hope that he doesn't speak for you. Because if this is your leader,
who are you talking about?
He gonna lead y'all down to a path of destruction.
Who is he talking about? Do y'all know who he's talking about? Maybe I missed that part. Who is he talking about? I hope this is not your leader.
I'm confused.
Oh, I wonder if it's the same person I was just talking about. Okay, the Gangsta Life. I'm sorry, I was saying your name wrong because I was confused because you had all them you weren't spelling that shit right. I'm just being honest. That shit threw me off. And I be reading kind of fast. But I feel like you finna talk about who I was just talking about going in on. And if so, I agree with you. Let's see.
Natasha Duncan saying it started before that. It probably did. Me personally, I didn't really notice it until Kevin Samuels got hot. I knew Tommy Sotomayor was out there talking what he was talking, but I didn't really pay attention to it until Kevin Samuels got hot. And then I seen what it was. I seen what black women were saying about black men. I seen the comments about black male babies should be deleted.
Hey, no lie, Kevin Samuels really helped us, guys. I'm not gonna lie. He turned a lot of things around.
I like making my podcast. I don't like making short clips of my podcast. So the AI.
Where do you come from and what makes that thought come into your mind? You being the mother of a black child, the black civilization. Khalil, hit the link, because I'm gonna need you to help me out over here. That's Khalil. That's why I want you to hit the link. Hit the link.
I'm gonna say
I need you to give.
Cynthia G is not like most women. Like Cynthia G's not on most women's radar. Most women probably don't even know who she is. I'll be honest. Most black women probably don't know a thing about Cynthia G or even Princella. I think I know who he's talking about. We'll see. We'll see, girl. Let me say this. In life, you don't really gotta promote certain messages because there are natural consequences. And like women in general are just like, this ain't even black male specific. Women in general are just having less babies. Women, like men have to understand this. When you go on the internet and you shame women for, I need to share that again. Hold on. When you shame women for being single mothers, naturally that creates a fear in women. So a lot of women say their biggest fear is being a single mother, which there was never I don't know why. I feel like there are worse things in life to happen, but a lot of people, women have that fear. So you know what? They just stop having babies. And in turn, like a natural consequence of this is that like just less black men are born, and less black women are born, like less people are born. And like the more women hear men talk shit about them on the internet, the more they
more black men are basically having babies with different races. That's what I've been noticing.
just say you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, so I might as well just don't. There are natural consequences to that type of rhetoric online, right? So when you again, men can feel it's kind of like one of those things where I say, people, y'all can feel what y'all want to feel about it. But at the end of the day, women are the only ones who have a say-so over who can and cannot pass into this realm. And like, it just is what it is, regardless of how we feel about it. So yeah, Cynthia G, I don't agree that women should go wait until they get into their second trimester or find out what sex a baby is and then go abort the baby just because of sex. I don't agree with that. I think that's completely wrong. But like a natural and unintended consequence from these online podcast movements is that less black men are getting born, period. And that has nothing to do with Cynthia G. Nothing to do with her movement. Less black men are getting born, less black women are getting born. So that's why before people go opening and running their mouth, they gotta think about shit like that.
I also believe it's the economy. I'm telling you that the economy has been so bad for the last 3 years that people don't even want to think about bringing a kid in this world.
If you shame women for being single mothers, if you shame women for having kids with a man and then later getting a divorce, hell, some of y'all even shame women for having kids and being in a whole marriage. Y'all start acting like she's something to not be.
Yeah, you're right. That's why I haven't had a kid yet. If I decide to have a kid, I'm planning on being with that woman forever. I'm not planning on being a baby father. I wouldn't even want a woman to call me that. That's my baby daddy. That shit sounds so ghetto to me. That's why I wouldn't even want that type of situation. So my goal is to actually try to get married or try to have something that's basically like a marriage, the same thing. Because I'm not trying to go out there and basically be all over the place, really.
you know what I'm saying? Y'all start acting like she still gotta be, she done gave a man a baby. Y'all be acting like she still gotta be somebody that's undesirable and in bondage. That shit don't sound enticing. Man, if you had to sign up for that, does that sound enticing? Like, that's why I say this is why you got to put yourself in other people's shoes, right? Same way how I can understand how a man, it's not enticing to a man to sign up for a woman that's nagging, always worried about where he at, what he doing. He can't go nowhere. He can't have no fun. He can't go nowhere with his friends. I understand why a man would say, you know what? Why the hell would I sign up for jail? Why would I do that when I can be single and free? You know what I'm saying? And not even to cheat, just to breathe, right? Why would a man, you got to think, why would you, if the shoe was on the other foot and you had to go through all these changes with your body, risk your life for pregnancy, why would you do that just to be in a relationship with a man that don't even respect you, barely want you, is saying they got money and pay the bills, so they're going to cheat and you still need to be subservient?
But that comes with all about the man that the women pick. This don't happen in every scenario. I know a lot of married people right now in real life that don't have any of these problems. And when they were getting in the relationship, they never even was thinking, why would I give this man my body and do all this stuff? They were happy. They couldn't wait to have kids. And they're living happily ever after now, honestly. So it depends. That right there, it just depends on what type of woman it is.
Y'all wouldn't sign up for that shit. Let's be so for real. Let's be so for real.
And another thing is, the women know this about the men, right? Before they even have a baby with them. So they know he's going to cheat. They know he's not going to be around. They know he's going to do all this stuff. And they will still have a baby with him. Still with knowing all of these things beforehand.
So all of this online rhetoric is creating the natural consequence that less Black babies are being born, whether they be male or female. And Cynthia G don't have to never say another word. All these men got to do is come on the internet and keep talking, and all the economy got to do is stay as bad as it is. Hey, Nate, in your state, heard about you recently on the debate you had with the Colombian tour guide. Solid stuff. Now here to check what's up. Oh, thank you, Nate, in your state.
Nah, yeah, people getting married every day. Like the people around me, bro, honestly, all the people around me are married. Like the people, the actual family members and the people I know, everybody's married. So I live in a world where people are actually married, man. I know it's a lot of divorces and all that stuff. So, but I know it exists. But the people around me, majority of them are married and they don't get divorces. So it just depends, man. It just depends.
Hey, I appreciate the super chat. Yeah, we have real talk over here. Like, we have real talk between, we see each other as humans over here. We have real talk. So welcome to the chat. I don't, somebody said what Gaines did. I don't know yet. I'm not sure if he did anything.
He married 22 years here. Congrats, man. That's what I'm talking about. Married 22 years. Yeah. When I finally get exactly what I want now, because I already ran my plays and did everything I was supposed to do. When I actually get exactly what I want now, I'm going to make sure I do the right things and all that other stuff. It's going to be good. But like I said, there is no rush for that. Once you start rushing it, you're going to get the wrong woman. It comes naturally. Even the guy right here that's been married 22 years will tell you that he didn't force his marriage. If he would have forced it, he would have been divorced by now. So don't force it, nobody. Yeah, everybody in the chat or anybody that's listening, do not force any relationship. Once you force it, it will end forced. It will end with blunt force for real. I won't pass 5 years married, CTG? You think so? I think I'll be fine. Honestly, I think I'll be perfectly fine. 5 years? Yeah, I think I can do it. It ain't nothing but a chicken wing.
I'm not sure if he did anything. He brought up the whole deletion of the baby, like male baby, Cynthia G. I'm not sure he did anything. We're gonna see.
I need you to give me some pushback.
Now he told me he went off on me in a video. This is not that video. I don't know what video he went off on me in because he didn't use me in the thumbnail. I'm just reacting to something else because he wanted me to come on his show. And I told him I don't come up because he was like, he disagreed with what I was saying with some of the reels I was putting out in regards to how Colombia is choosing to handle passport bros, which I didn't see what there was to disagree with. I was coming from a factual place. And even now the men are saying the same things I was saying months ago. It's just they take it better coming from other men. And I never told the passport bros, don't come to Colombia, don't pay for sex. None of I've never said that. I don't care if you pay for sex. That's really your business.
Oh, so Gaines did a video on her. Gaines must have did a video on her because she obviously said that she's not coming on this panel. So Gaines must have did a video. I guess we'll go watch that if she don't play it right now. You said there's still hope in the States. These dudes are tripping. Of course there is. There's hope anywhere, bro. There's hope anywhere around the world. Like say you decided to travel to 5 countries this year and you just traveling through and you basically not coming back to the States yet. It's a possibility you might find somebody you like and you don't know where you'll find her. If you were going to Sweden, then you were going to stop saying Asia places because that everybody want to go to anywhere in Thailand. So say you were going to Jamaica next, then you were going to Haiti, then you were going to Ecuador. In between those, you might just find a woman, and you can't even say that you will find her in Haiti. You don't know that. Just let it slide. Talk to a lot of women. Be intentional at what you're trying to do, meaning you trying to find a wife or whatever. Ask questions and look for the better women, and eventually they're gonna fall in your lap. I'm telling you, the right one is just gonna come naturally, not even forced.
And plus, Khalil, you say you speak up for the sister. The link is in the chat. Please hit it because we're gonna have a serious talk tonight.
That's the point, Daddy.
Khalil says,
like you said right here, you said there's no such thing as a perfect marriage. Of course not. But me being around the married people and I'm seeing the way they maneuver, so some of the most successful marriages that I've seen around me, they don't see the other side as greener. So the people that's around me, they don't see it as like there's another option. They see it as it's only them for the rest of their lives and that's it. A lot of the women are seeing like, bro, if I divorce him, it's still greener on the other side. The grass could still be greener on the other side. The marriages that I'm seeing around me, those people don't think that way. If you hear them talking stuff, it's like they don't even think there's another option out there, meaning if they leave their wife, they don't think there's another option. And I think that's what keeps them together way stronger and harder. You know, think about this. If there was a thing to where once you get married, right, you can't get divorced, you can't marry another man, or you can't be with another man for the rest of your life. Do you know how many people will make that shit work? You know how many people will make it work? The problem is it's too many incentives when you get divorced and all this other stuff. So it makes it a popular thing to get divorced. But if you made it the other way around, you know how many people will make their marriage work? I promise you. Come on, everybody will be working together. If this was all we had, or say this, everybody's married and a tragedy happened in the world, you'll see how fast people stick together. All these people that wanted to get divorced, you'll see how fast everybody will be sharing their can of beans and all types of shit. I'm telling you, it'll get crazy. So when you come with the mindset that there's nothing on the other side for you, I think people work together way more. Them little arguments, those little problems, all that little stuff. Oh, I'm ready for a divorce. It don't happen that quick. People really think about that. And I think that's the difference.
We start listening to moist dudes. Where is the women that say these comments. We gotta find them. We
What
gotta find
men
them.
are y'all talking about?
They there, Khalil. I've
Look,
been seeing it
Iceberg.
all week.
Yep.
Right?
CTG said it. The problem with they don't have women. Yeah. A lot of them are telling you how to move around women and what to do with women without any women. That is a true thing. That's why you have to listen to you got to break these people down. Look at them, see what they do, see how they move. If they the man with the women, then maybe you can hear something from them. But if you listening to what they say and you never see them with women, come on, man. You don't even talk to them about women. You don't even hear no advice from a person. You're going to basically ask a person that don't know how to fish, how to catch fish. Come on, man. Nuh-uh. It don't work that way. Let me see. Harvey, okay. Oh, yeah, CTG is 8 years in. And you said, bro, CTG, you said what? You can make it to 20 years. And have you thought about divorce? That's another question, because you're the one that said in 20 years you had to think about divorce. So in the 8 years you've been married, have you thought about divorce? Or have you got to the edge of divorce? And do you have a prenup? That's a lot of questions, or two questions. At least you can answer both.
Hold on, let me find this other one that OG Davis sent me. Because the same dude
Oh, I was reading that and you guys couldn't even hear me. My bad. It was on mute. Yeah. So what you were saying, of course, if they close their legs. But guess what? You know how many women that I meet, bro, that are single in their whole 30s. Bro, I'm talking about from 30 all the way to 40 to 42 to 43. Bro, those women are on, like, any woman over 35 and what's the name? Bro, it's on my bumper. When I say bumper, like bumper cars, ready to crash cars. And it's because, bro, they like, you know, the world is getting serious out here. They like everybody trying to grab onto something. I noticed that. Trust me. I noticed it. I start noticing how much more the women are on it as their age, as they start getting older. Like the older women I deal with or whatever, way more outgoing, way more just like smooth. You ain't even got to say nothing. It's just like an easy playing field. Easy. Once you know, oh, she 30, oh yeah, it's going to be an easy night. It's going to be a smooth night, whatever. And it's been like that because it's a lot of single women alone after the age of 32 for sure. I went to a party, what was it, yesterday? When did I end the live earlier? It was yesterday or the day before. Went to a little kickback thing. Bro, all of the women were single. I ain't never seen so many single women in my life. And that's what I'll be saying. It's not that hard out here, guys, if you want an actual woman that you want. Now, if you can honestly pick up a woman that's probably good now, but what was she before? I don't know. That's a whole nother ball game. Because some of these women will be good to you now, but that's after they did their whole type of everything. I'm talking about everything. Then now they want to be good. So I don't know if people want to deal with that. I wouldn't. You say you didn't necessarily think about divorce, but there's definitely been moments where I would have ended things if we weren't married. So CTG, this is another question I have. What would be so serious for you to end things besides infidelity? Honestly, can you guys name some of the things that can make you end your marriage besides infidelity? Because a woman cheat on me, I swear to you, we can be married 60 years. She gonna be on the slums. I don't play that shit. That right there, I would never be able to touch you again. And that's on a serious note. Once I found out that another man smacked you, it's over. It's over. We wouldn't even be able to do things anymore together. That's how I personally feel. He said, nope, I don't have a prenup. And I don't really care about that. Woo! CTG getting taken to the bank. He said not having a prenup usually only scare you if you marry with a whore or a woman that brings nothing to the table financially. Yes, sir. If she make the same amount as you or something close to you, then it's an even playing field. But if you was taking care of her completely, you're losing everything. Shit. Most women are single by choice. Lots of men involuntarily single. Yes, but no, not a lot of women are single by choice anymore. No. That's changing, bro. That's changing up because the women, if you see, bro, a lot of men are not even talking to women. You know, I talked to a girl yesterday, and bro, she said that a man haven't talked to her in 6 months. 6 months. Haven't said anything to her, bro. We talking about she went to grocery store, dry cleaners, malls, work and back, fast food spots, and nobody. She was a decent looking woman. Not one man approached her in 6 months. Do you know how long that is for a woman? For a man not to say, hey, what's your name? What's your number? It's getting difficult here. I'm noticing that the men are not caring about the women too much. When I'm in the gym, bro, I don't see no man talk to not one woman in the gym at all. Those days are over. I used to be in the gym and I used to have to try to get to the girl faster than the next man. Because once a man talked to a girl in the gym, I never come after him, even if I wanted to, talk to her or whatever. It's done. At least for that day, I'm not talking to her. Now, all of the women are available. Ain't nobody talking to them. You can talk to all of them. All of them are available. These guys ain't talking. They're just not. What's he thinking? Damn, 6 months? Yeah, 6 months, bro. I was having a talk yesterday or the day before, whenever I went out that night. Yeah, I was talking to her 6 months, and she was decent, bro. Something I would have definitely talked to if I seen her in public, like, just on the streets, just a quick, what's the name? 6 months. And you got to imagine this woman is going everywhere in 6 months. Where hasn't she been in 6 months? I'm sure she's been to the mall. I'm sure she's been out to a club with her girls. All of that. And men are not talking. They like, pfft. You said the cell phone and social media has made guys socially awkward and scared to approach. Yep, because guess what? You can talk to a girl on Instagram and get rejected and feel good about yourself. Or she don't reply or whatever, and you just like, oh, well. You didn't feel anything from it. That's why they like, why would I feel something in real life instead of just going to the internet and feeling nothing? You're right. So they'll go to the internet and they can talk to 15 girls and not worry about no rejection, not worry about the way the girls look at them, not worrying about their game being wrong, nothing. They just go to the internet and it's working because the internet is like Instagram is like a whole dating site. They think if no harassment, nah. I think they just scared of the reaction. They're afraid of what the woman will say, and that's always been the problem. If they weren't afraid of what the woman would say, that men would have been approaching women left to right. Me, I've been got over that. I don't care what she say. For real. You got to understand that approach moment is only going to last like 3 minutes, 5 minutes the most. And I make sure it don't last too long anyway. Even if I'm successful, I'll make sure it don't last long. I'll talk to you later. We ain't going to sit here and I'm going to ask you where you from and all this good stuff right here. Nah. I'm going to get the number, ask you a name or something real fast. Okay, I'm busy or whatever. I got to go. I will contact you later. Simple. I make those interactions very fast. Even if it's a rejection or if it's a pass. He said, my job is like that nice looking chicks have good jobs in their own place, but no man crazy. Yeah. Last night, bro, or the night before, I keep saying last night. I think it was the night before. I'm kind of confused because I've been working so hard and been up. But, bro, all of the women at that little kickback that I was at, single women, all of them. All of them, man. So it's starting to get crazy out here. I ain't going to lie to you. Mere fatigue, ego, preferred, yeah, petrified of rejection. Yeah, but if you don't get over that rejection stuff, you're never gonna get the actual girl that you really want. Because the girl that you really want, you're going to be afraid to talk to her because of rejection. You know how many girls back in the days when I was nervous, I just let past me? And I'll be so pissed off. I don't know if this ever happened to you guys, to where you let the girl pass you and you be pissed. You go home and you was like, bro, I could have just said something, and I'd rather get the reaction than coming home and knowing that I didn't say nothing at all and I could have had that one. So after a couple of times of that happening to me, I just start braving up. I'm like, man, I don't give a damn what happened here. I'm about to say something. If it go all bad, cool. We just gonna keep it pushing. And sometimes it be going bad. Not bad like to where it's aggressive, but it's bad to where you don't get the number or nothing and you cool. You just keep it pushing. On to the next one. And after a while, bro, that it feels like nothing. It feels like nothing. Because I talk to 15 girls, I'm going to get 3. The number game start working heavy. I'm like, bro, it's cool. It don't matter about the ones you don't get. Only thing matter about the ones you do. If they can hit a bitch in your DM, skip the can I take you out, and get straight to the buns, what's the difference? Yep. And to be honest, OG, what's the difference? The thing is, I use both. I ain't gonna lie to you. I use both. Because sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. You know, you got to use all of it. You got to use all of your resources, though. But what I'm saying is don't completely stop cracking females in real life because you can get it from Instagram. Don't do that. Because that, for sure, is going to make you socially awkward. They got to be letting someone crack, but no relationships. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because you think they sitting at home 6-7 months, no relationship, just playing with their keyboard? No way. Somebody playing that keyboard for them. A while ago, I was in this girl car where she was talking. I shot my shot, and she told me she wasn't ready for a relationship, and we still friends. Wow. Bro, this is another thing. Once she friends zone you, I wouldn't even talk to her again. Talking about friends. You ain't gonna friend zone me. Once you friend zone me, we ain't got nothing else to talk about. What, I'm supposed to be your friend to take you out and pay for your stuff? Not today. And not tomorrow. I was born that night, not last night. Projection and errors. Yes, of course. Yep. And the other thing too is when you get used to paying for 304s and shit, I think you start to look at women different. For sure you do. You start to kind of like hate women. Not that you don't like women, but you kind of like hate women. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. That's why it's not a good thing to just keep buying pros and shit. You got to go get regular women, man. No matter if you go out of the States and do your thing and come back, when you get to the States or whatever, you better be macking and doing your thing because they start to build a little, I noticed like a little hate for women because of all the money they took from you or because the way they treat you or because it's only transactional. So you start to think that all women are only transactional and it starts to become all this weird stuff in your mind. This is why it's normal to have normal relationships and normal interactions with women. This is why it's very important to have that because all that pro shit, you start doing that for 2 years straight, you start hating women. And not like you hate them, meaning you won't smash them. You just hate the things that they're about because you think that all women are like that. So I don't know, man. You got to make sure that you just keep a balance with all that stuff. Oh, she was a Catholic girl. She was cool. Yeah, man. I just hate when you friend zone me or something. Then what? We supposed to go out, chill, go to parties and stuff, go to dinners and all that, and I'm paying, right? Come on, man. And I'm paying, yeah, come on. Are the biggest E-man woman haters, yep. I believe that you start hating women when you start paying them all the time. When that's all you do, bro, transactional, you don't really like women. Not to say that you're on the playing for the field. You just don't like what women are, what you believe women stand for. So you wouldn't like what you believe women stand for, and that's bad, man. This is why just let that. If it was me, and you was paying when you get out of the States, when you come back in the States, you make sure you don't do that shit at all. You make sure you start macking and using your own res.
Medellin and they do pay for play, you will never see them put that shit on the internet. Why? Because they got a woman at home.
She just said what you said.
They not going there because they can't get sex. They got that at home. They just like to cheat. So guess what? You will meet them out in Medellin and they be cool as hell. Ain't taking no pictures. They not trying to get anybody to come over there and do it. They just trying to handle their business and go home. Meanwhile, you got.
You know what's so funny? I have a friend that is married, and I can speak about it because nobody would know who he is. But he only do his thing outside of basically internationally. He only do it outside of the States. And he never give his real name, never give real anything. You can't take pictures with him, nothing. And the reason why he does it outside of the States, he told me one night, he said, because there's no way that it can come back to him as far as reaching his peoples, his wife, and all that good stuff. So he said, oh my God, you saying names? No, I'm not talking about that. And CTG, you will be a person. If you knew him, you would have blasted him. That's crazy. You talking about Kevin? Imagine if it was Kevin, man. I would never even reply to you. I would have just kept going on with the story. But he did say it's better for him, which makes sense. It's hard to put the pieces back to the puzzle. So as far as his wife finding out, bro, say he flew to Thailand, smashed a Thai, one of them Pattaya whores, his wife would never find out. He don't take pictures. He don't do Instagram. He don't do social media. He won't allow you to take a picture of him. So the chances of him being caught outside another state or another country is very slim. He's not taking numbers down. None of that. I think he just meet them at the bar, go with them, or he has another phone. But he said he never put the information in his phone at all. So his personal phone, it never touches a number, nothing. So he never has to delete anything. He never has to worry about the person having his actual phone number and looking up his phone number and getting his name or none of that. From across the world, for real. Getting snitched on right on the web. Nah, nobody would know who I'm talking about. Trust me. Nobody would know who I'm talking about, man. Believe me. He can do the same in the States. Not much difference. Bro, in the States, let me tell you something. These women be finding the women Facebooks and all that. Let me tell you another story that happened. I was chilling with one of my homeboys. He had a girlfriend. We went on a wild, we came up on some bread and stuff, did some stuff. We had a wild, maybe a month, right, of moving around Airbnbs with pools and stuff and just partying out. So, bro, we pull up to the first Airbnb. Nobody knows where we at yet, right? Nobody. We ain't give out no flyers. We ain't give out nothing. I invite my set of people, my girls, okay? He has nothing to do with it, nothing. He didn't send the address out, nothing. I send it to my set of girls that has nothing to do with his people. We're chilling in the house. Matter of fact, I can pull up a piece of the video right now. I'm just not going to play the full thing, but I'll pull up a piece of the video. We chilling in the house. What does she do? Hop the fence with her friends, his girlfriend. Comes in the house, and you already know what drama happened. Back and forth. And how did she find that house, bro? Just through Airbnb pictures. That's it. Went on Airbnb. It's not hard to find the house when you can recognize the pool. So she seen the pool from my story, seen the pool and went searching Airbnb and located the house from the pool. So it's not really hard for the people in the States to start finding your family on Facebook and start doing all this other stuff. So when he's going outside to the States and all that, it's way better for him. He said, If you know how to cheat, you're not getting caught no matter. Nah, man, bro. After a while, I don't know. After a while, in the States, it don't matter sloppy or not, bro. Things happen, man. Things happen. And when you do it, OG, you thirsty now? Oh, happy birthday, OG. Oh, he said my shit next month. Yep. Well, happy early birthday. Nah, if you know how to do it, it's not about knowing how to do it or not, right? After after a while, shit just catch up to you, bro. And the only way you can lower those chances are you don't have a female continuously calling you. This female don't know nothing about you. You smash once or twice and you gone. She don't know nothing about you. She knew your name was David from when you said that, and it's just like that's a better way. The way he doing it instead of having some side chick that can still call your phone or do some weird stuff on the side. Nah, man, that ain't gonna work. That was next month's. Only doing stuff like that if you're lying to them and selling them dreams. Be straight up. Some chicks are completely cool with it. Yeah, they'll tell you that shit. Then things get real rocky. So CTG, can you tell your wife that you got a side chick? Oh, you should be in the Hall of Fame of cheating. OG, you married? Or you got a girlfriend? Because whichever it is, we snitch. Nah, I'm playing, man. Oh, yeah. No, but I can tell my side chick that I have a wife. And she will blow your cover, bro. You got money, she gonna blow your cover. Then she gonna try to bribe you and not bribe you, but blackmail you. So all that shit ain't gonna fly. He said, I got a side chick, know about the wife. Not the wife, know about the side chick. I got a few girlfriends. OG getting caught up. I promise you. OG sound like he's sloppy. OG is getting caught up. Oh, hasn't happened in 8 years? CTG, please don't try to say like, bro, let me tell you something, CTG. You're a cool and honest husband. So, you know, it ain't nothing wrong with that. But do not try to insinuate that you are him. Please. Don't try to insinuate it haven't happened in 8 years. I can read between the lines. Please don't do it, my friend. Do not do it, CTG. He said, OG said, never been caught up in my life. See, you jinxing yourself already. You think you too smooth for the game. Instead of telling your mind that it's a possibility I could get caught, but I'm going to keep my game up tight. You just saying, I've never been caught. I won't be caught. I'm too slick. And that's the ones that get slid. I'm telling you. They're too confident. But the ones that take extra preparation, like my boy, like, hell no, I'm leaving out of the country. When I go on business meetings and stuff out of the country, it's the only time I'm playing this game. Those are the ones that's going to last 20 years without wives knowing. You, on the other hand, you are going to drop the ball. You're going to be faded one night. Something. You're going to drop the ball, my friend. He said, I've never been caught in my life. We stay on point at all times. Okay. I done seen some of some of the best supposed cheaters in life still get caught. Oh, you been caught, CTG? Damn. Game tight, my dude. You say you haven't seen me on the channel? Oh, that's because, bro, I'm busy running my channel for like 4 hours. Then when I get off here, I gotta, bro, eat or either chill with, somebody I gotta chill with. I gotta do things, bro. Once I get off of this live, I gotta do other things. The live thing that I'm doing that I incorporated in my life right now is honestly taking a lot of my time. So I gotta, what I gotta do is basically work around this live thing, try to keep this thing going. at the same time keeping my regular life going, which is hard. So yeah, once I do like 4 hours out of here, bro, I don't be watching nobody else lives really, unless I really don't have nothing else to do and I'm sitting by the computer or something. Other than that, I'm either getting my stuff ready for the next day, getting meals prepped. It's so much to do. I always, like, even right now, I have stuff to do when I'm done with this live. So it's never not nothing to do, especially because I added this section in my life of this live every maybe 2 to 4 hours every single time. That's a lot of time out of my day, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's see, CCG said he getting caught. Have you watched the show Cheaters? Yeah, I watched it. Cheaters used to be my stuff. Matter of fact, I probably watched the best of Cheaters on YouTube tonight just to see, because I can reminisce when I seen some good episodes. All of the Cheater ones couldn't have been staged. Maybe some of them, but I don't think all of them was staged. I wouldn't even lie to you. It's some of them that was just too funny, man. I wish I could put it on now, but they're gonna flag me just like with that Broner fight that I watched yesterday. I had to take that whole part out of the video. So I'm tired of all this copyright stuff. I just gotta play it smooth. Oh, Social disappeared, huh? Yeah, he did. I was just thinking about that. Social disappeared. Social loner. He'll be back. He will be back. He's probably already in here. You just don't want to chat. He'll be back. Oh, Cheaters is based in the city, Dallas. I mean, that was one of my favorite shows. I'm not gonna lie to you. And in my city, it used to come on late, I believe. I think it used to come on like 11 o'clock at night. The best time for it to come on. All the other shows was done, and that show would come on. And you know what's so funny? I didn't start understanding Married with Children until I started getting older. Once I started getting a little bit older and understanding Married with Children, that was one of my favorite shows, man. But when I was younger, when it used to come on late at night after all the shows, I was like, bro, turning the TV off every time. Didn't understand nothing. Al Bundy and all that stuff, I didn't understand anything. But that was actually a good show, for sure. All right, boys. So guess what? I have Dallas coming up, or not Dallas. I said Dallas because you guys said Dallas. I have Denver, Colorado coming up. I'm trying to do that next week. Denver, Colorado, maybe for 5 days because I got something planned out there. Then I have the IRL with the female.
No, she wasn't even 8 yet. She was 7. How was that supposed to? Oh, it's this whole conversation where, well, if you don't know where you've been, you don't know where you're going.
Nah, yeah, Denver should be lit. I have a friend inviting me out there, female friend. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. But I'm gonna look up all the stuff I need to do in Denver. He said it's dry out there unless you got snow game. Good luck in Denver. I mean, give me some ideas. People that have been to Denver. I'm actually going for another reason, but I'm gonna shoot content while I'm there. And I'm an IRL. I'm gonna do IRL, so don't worry about it. I'm still hitting IRL the whole time I'm there too. My guy, what's the deal? Salute. We back in the building. So tell me some things to do in Denver. Even if it ain't too much, I'll find something. I'll find maybe the best bars, the best clubs, the best. I'll probably even do food. if Denver, Colorado is known for the food, I'll do food. It's funny, I haven't looked it up yet. And I'm supposed to be trying to go next week. Not this week coming up, but next week, following week. So I'll look it up, look up the main attractions, look what Denver has to offer. I'll cover all of that. My first 3 days being there, then I'll chill for the next 2 days. But I'll most likely do IRL the whole time I'm there. And if possible, I'm gonna try to get a hotspot. That's not Starlink, because I'm not gonna lie, Starlink is kind of pricey. Starlink is kind of pricey right now. To be paying $450 a month for that, nah, not right now, man. I ain't making enough money off of this shit to be using a Starlink yet. Starlink is when you're making money off these streams. That's when you get a Starlink. For now, we're gonna have to find the best hotspot. So when I'm moving around and stuff, I at least connect the phone to that hotspot, and we're gonna cross our fingers and hope that shit work. Period. That's it. But I'm gonna do my research on it before I buy it, though. There's mostly snow bunnies out there. Yeah, you said $450 a month, no way. Yeah, that's for like the best one. You know, like the yeah, that iShowSpeed type Starlink. We need that one, because that's the one that give you the unlimited data, gigs around the world, all that bullshit that it come with. You need, I mean, there's no point in getting a Starlink if you're going to get anything less than the best service for it. I think it will be a waste of money if you get Starlink, then go get the package for $60 bucks a month, or I think they got a 120. I think the lowest one is 120 a month. You do the 120 a month and we run out of gigs and we back to the same internet that's on my phone. Makes no sense. Makes no sense at all. But I'm gonna do my research on some good quality Starlinks or hotspots that I can use. It's $450 a month. Yep, for the biggest one. He said do a fundy for a Starlink. Nope, because once we buy the Starlink, I still gotta pay. He said Starlinks are for ballers, not brokies. No, Starlinks is for people that's making money off of IRL. That's really making money off of IRL. Oh, you said I don't stream long enough to run out of bandwidth? What, 6 hours a day? CTG? What if I'm streaming 6 hours a day, 8 hours a day? What if I get to Denver and it's cracking and I just leave the camera rolling and it's so fun that I'm 8 hour live stream or 12-hour live stream. I think before I did, I think my most live stream right here was like 11 hours and 50 minutes. Live stream. So we never know. Why would we even play that game? What if I'm in a spot that's real popping? Now my service, my bandwidth go down because I used 80 gigs or something like that. Even with the hotspot that I'm trying to get right now, I want it to be unlimited. Even if it's like a T-Mobile hotspot or another company, I want it to be unlimited. I don't want it to be 60 gigs a month or something like that. I'm going for unlimited. He said you get like 100 gigs a month. Is that enough? I mean, yeah. I guess I can look it up tonight. I guess if you guys feel like 100 gigs is enough, maybe I can shoot for the Starlink. Maybe I can shoot for the Starlink because they have lower packages, like 120 a month. I think that's the lowest one, but it's like 120 a month. But me, I always think of having mine perfected. I don't want to run out of anything. So when I be looking at these things, I like unlimited, just like my cell phone bill and everything else I got, unlimited. I don't like things to run out because you never know when 1 month you might need all of the 100 gigs, or this month you might need that many gigs, or, you just never know. So limited is better for me, at least. He said we do a fundy every month for the cost. Yeah, man. Well, we're going to do a fundy sooner or later for the right cost, though. He said that's more than enough for IRL. All right, I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look it up for sure because Starlink is the best one. Starlink is the best internet for sure out of the wireless ones. He said, let's do a monthly Starlink funding, then get Brazil rolling. Ah, my friend. First things first, NYC the Rat, please listen. Be a member of the page. Then we can start from there. Once you become a member, then we can start fundies and everything. We got to start from the ground up versus paying all that money up front for unlimited. I doubt you'll be used more than 20 gigs a month. That's probably definitely true. And you know what's so funny? You can switch plans and you can do you can actually pay monthly. So like right now, this is after you buy the actual Starlink though. And I believe I'm gonna look it up. Matter of fact, we can look it up now. Let me see. After you buy the actual Starlink, then you can do month to month. So say I'm basically going to Brazil, I can probably put like you said, 100 gigs just for 30 days. Then when I get back and I don't need the Starlink like that, I don't have to pay every month, which is dope. Matter of fact, let me just ask ChatGPT since I have it pulled up right now. This is how you're supposed to use ChatGPT. The way Flint was using it to make his life decisions, I don't know. Okay. All right, let me see. I'm on the other page. Let me come back and read your comments. Unless you're using it. Nah, at home, I'm good. You guys see my connection at home is perfect. I won't be using it at home. Even the hotspot that I buy, I will not be using it at home. My service here at the house is excellent. If I was doing live stream IRL from the house, it will be perfect. Because the service here is perfect. So I won't be using it at home. All right, I got the prices right here. They have a 55. Okay. Oh, the Roam 100 gigs is 100 gigs, $55 a month. That's Roam. Another 300 gigs is $80 a month, and the Roam Unlimited is $175. That's from what ChatGPT said. But when I looked it up the other day, it said $450 for unlimited. So I don't know if it's different prices or what. Then I asked ChatGPT up, and the ChatGPT tell him he's handsome. It's all about using the plain AT&T hotspot. Okay. So you're gonna listen. You're gonna let me know how that hotspot is, CTG. Let me know if it's good. But from the ChatGPT, they're saying that Starlink is for unlimited is $175 a month, and for 100 gigs, this is what ChatGPT is saying. But I didn't get that price when I seen it on that advertisement for $450. But it's saying right here $175 for unlimited, $80 for 300 gigs, $55 for 100 gigs. I can do the $55. For the 100 gigs, I can do the 55. But how much is Starlink? Oh, hold up. That's the residential service. You see that? Let me see. Hold on one. Let me see. Okay, that's the residential price. Let me see if it's a different price. That's for you to have Starlink at home, which wouldn't be bad. I don't think the internet would be bad. $55 a month. I think I'm paying 89, 100 and something for my internet. That's something I'm gonna have to look into. But no, you know what? My internet is unlimited. That's the difference. Oh, you doing the $60 plan? Let me know how it worked though. When you're moving around, let me know if the service is dropping or not. Because if it's something I can get that's cheaper than Starlink that works well, that's almost comparable to Starlink, then I'm dealing with that one. Oh, your first IRL should be June 16th. What are you going to do IRL? And are you sending us the page? You going to send us the page so we can see the IRL? Oh, matter of fact, CTG never went to show his face, huh? RV camper. See, I will have to call Starlink because it's a different price if you want to have the Starlink where you're moving around than the residential Starlink. Even though the residential Starlink for $55 a month is pretty good. My problem is I don't know how many gigs of internet I use every month at the house. If I'm using less than 100, then that'll be a better plan than me paying $120 a month for what I'm doing. CTG ain't dropping a channel for us. You've been on Primo Live cammed up before. Okay, come on my live cammed up. We want to see what CTG look like. When I start camming, everybody on stage gotta come on with a camera. So don't even think everybody that's gonna hop on stage. It should be next week. I'm just trying to get this thing situated. I'm a Monger channel now. No, I'm not. No, I am not. Woo, it's nothing like fresh, cold, Essentia water. Even though they said Essentia water is not too good, but one thing is it tastes better than any other water I drink. So you camming up on your new page, CTG, or not? Gaines about to have a problem with her. That's funny. I'm about to get somebody else to hold the camera for me too, for one of my IRLs. That's why my internet has to be better, man. I can't be walking around looking like a goofy with my camera skipping, that internet skipping, things looking blurry. Like I hate that with a passion. I hate bad connections and I hate blurry videos or blurry images. I hate it. This is why I refuse to go IRL unless my thing is actually working and up to date. Because I'm big on quality. I have another video that I'm gonna be cooking up for members only. T-Will Discord. Oh man, let me create my Discord, man. I was supposed to create my Discord a long time ago. Let me create my Discord because that's where I can put on my rendezvous. So CTG, you going IRL, you about to show your face. What are you going to be doing IRL?
Free game.
Street that it was on, it wasn't a lot. It was just like a corner store, and you couldn't really walk to nothing as far as like food, but he kind of showed me around that area. Later on that evening, he was like, hey, you know, what you doing? I'm like, man, I'm just chilling right now, but I told him I was about to go out. So he was like, let's go out around the clock tower, walk around and have a few drinks and maybe go to a cigar bar. So that's what we did. Shot to El Centro. It's like a bakery right on the corner, then right across the street from the bakery, it's a park. Keep walking straight past the park. On the left-hand side, it's a cigar bar. So he wanted me to meet this American guy. He owned the cigar bar. So I was like, cool, you know. So we went in, we had a few drinks, we got some cigars, and we was just chilling and talking, you know. We chilled in there probably maybe hour and a half max. We got up out of there, right? We walks out, we goes toward back to where we came from, like the park and the bakery. Right in the park, it was like a group of girls. He kind of, you know, gave one of the girls one of these and she came. They started talking. I kind of like, you know, stepped away just to give them their privacy. You know, they talked for like maybe a minute, 2 minutes, something like that. Eventually, she walked off with us. So us three, we walked back. He was like, what you about to do now? I was like, I'm about to meet some more friends. So I'm about to head back toward the clock tower because that's what I told him I'll meet him at. So that's what we did. So we kept walking toward the clock tower. Once we got there, he was like, what you about to do? Because I'm about to take this girl back to the apartment. I was like, I'm about to chill and meet some more friends. And, you know, we're about to hang out. He just left, went on about his business. I told him I'd get up with him tomorrow and I just left it at that. I ain't think too much of it. I went out with my friend.
Bro, and this was 10 hours ago. I don't care if people making up these stories, some of them, right? It's too much to risk for a person like me. Meaning, I have a lot that I'm dealing with when I'm on these trips. Meaning, Airbnbs. I got cameras on me. I got phones on me. Then I have to deal with a woman that's next to me trying to scope me. And I got to be on her on top of everything else I'm trying to keep track of, my phones, my computers, passports, all this stuff, trying to keep track of all this stuff. Then I got to keep track of the women that's around me. I don't know if that's worth the, like, this is the only trip where I think that boys should kind of like link up and go. So one person can look after each other, kind of, especially if one person is not a content creator and one person is, the other is. I think this type of trip where you take a boy real fast that's not a content creator so he can be watching over your back kind of while you shooting your content, you know, you kind of like moving around, making sure your bags are zipped up, all types of stuff. Because I don't know if this is worth it, man. It's over 100 stories on Columbia scoping me. And this is only 100 on YouTube. If you go Google, it's way more.
Friends, we party, we did our thing. And the very next day when I got up, I called it, no answer. Like I say, didn't think too much of it. I went out for lunch, went to the beach, and I came back to the apartment. Once I get back to the apartment, I goes in my room and I called him again, no answer. I texted, no answer. Still at this moment, I didn't think nothing of it. I just figured maybe he lost his phone in the taxi because I got another friend and he does that all the time. Because one thing about Cartagena, you're always in and out of taxis when you're going places. So I really was thinking that's probably what happened to him. Maybe he lost his phone. Like I say, so I went on by my day. I was just enjoying myself. Went out to eat, went to the beach, ended up meeting with my friends again later that night and we went out. Still haven't heard from my boy. Nothing. He didn't call me. He never texts back. Nothing. So the next day when I woke up, I was like, damn, I ain't heard from a boy since the night we split. The very next day, his phone been going to voicemail. He haven't texted back. I called him again. No answer. Phone goes straight to voicemail. So now I'm like, damn, but like really I was thinking, yeah, he lost his phone. Later on that evening, I, went out, I texted him again because I had called him right before I texted him. His phone going straight to voicemail. So I been called him like 4 times now. Phone going straight to voicemail. Text him this last time, nothing. Now I'm like, let me go check on him. So I goes upstairs to his apartment, knocks on the door, nothing. No one comes to the door. So now I'm thinking like, damn, what the fuck going on with my boy? Like we had a day and a half. Like I say, I'm still not thinking as far as safety. I'm more so just sure he lost his phone. I still ain't really tripping on it, like, is he okay? You know what I mean? Is he alive? I ain't worried about that. That's not even coming across my head. I'm not even thinking about the girl he went out. Like, maybe something happened between them.
See, and the thing like this, too, also is, right, if me and my boy got the rooms in the same spot, right, he ain't got a chick over there, and I do. I'm taking all of my stuff to his spot. I'm taking everything to his spot. Because he ain't got a girl over there. He probably won't have a girl tonight, and he feel like chilling or whatever and being by himself. I'm taking everything over there. You can't have nothing in that spot. That girl gonna scope you and search it up and down. And when she don't find nothing, she probably just bounce.
That's not even running across my mind right now. I just went back downstairs to my room, got dressed, eventually went out and enjoyed myself for the rest of the night. So the next day when I woke up, called his phone, voicemail. So I'm like,
the number you have reached is not in service.
let me go check on it one more time. Goes up there, knocks on the door this time. He answers. And when he answered, he just had a look on his.
Bro, it's the same like these dudes in the States that I seen some of my boys that would let the girl cheat on them twice and still be with her and have another kid with her. Incredible.
Face like he was embarrassed. He didn't really get into the story right away. He let me in. Like I said, I sat down on the couch and I'm like, man, what's going on? Like, I've been calling your phone and text you. Like, where you been? He eventually told me, he was like, the girl, bro. Remember the girl that I met at the park? I was like, yeah, I remember. He was like, she drugged. Shit.
Nah. Oh, let me put it back because I messed it up. Nah, you all right, CTG. Some of them do be too drunk, but I promise you, it can't be these many stories, bro, and some of them are not true. It's known for these women to scope people. Whatever drug they're using or whatever they're getting from Colombia, the eye drops, whatever they're using, it's been known. It's been proven stories. What about the people that actually passed away from this stuff? It's a lot of stories to where Americans passed away, never woke back up. So it's true. Some of the places is like, okay, you got to actually go for yourself. And I'm a believer in going and putting your own feet on the ground and getting your own opinion. But this place, Colombia, man, this is a place where you going to have to listen to the stories. It's happening. There's no faking about that.
Laptop and his crypto account was wiped. You have to stay to the end to see how this played out 1 month later after this happened. This story is crazy. Real shit, free game. So look, check this out. So I met this guy on the trip and he was staying at an apartment that I was renting on Airbnb. So we met, I want to say maybe 2 days prior to us going out this particular night. And, you know, he was a cool guy. He was into stocks, crypto, and, you know, stuff like that. Kind of like a digital nomad, but he didn't work from home. That's basically how he made his money. And he just floated around traveling. That's what he told me. So he had told me he was there for like 2 weeks already. And he was, like I say, he was a cool guy. He was showing me around that area because I didn't know nothing about where we were staying. And he was showing me, you know, a lot of good food places. Because the street that it was on, it wasn't a lot. It was just like a corner store, and you couldn't really walk to nothing as far as like food. But he kind of showed me around that area. Later on that evening, he was like, "Hey, you know what you doing?" I'm like, "Man, I'm just chilling right now." But I told him I was about to go out, so he was like, "Let's go out around the clock tower, walk around and have a few drinks, and maybe go to a cigar bar." So that's what we did. Shot to El Centro. It's like a bakery right on the corner. Then right across the street from the bakery, it's a park. Keep walking straight past the park. On the left-hand side, it's a cigar bar. So he wanted me to meet this American guy. He owned the cigar bar. So I was like, cool, you know. So we went in, we had a few drinks, we got some cigars, and we was just chilling and talking, you know. We chilled in there probably maybe hour and a half max. We got up out of there, right? We walks out, we goes toward back to where we came from, like the park and the bakery. Right in the park, it was like a group of girls. He kind of, you know, gave one of the girls one.
Yeah, use common sense, bro. Trust me, I'll be on my stuff. Believe me, I'll be on it. But I heard the story of what Keith was saying, how the girl tried to rub it on his lip. I got another story to where the dude got like an hour, 2 hour massage, and the girl rubbed it into his pores, I guess, from rubbing it on his back. I guess a lot of it warming up his back, opening up his pores. It got into his system. So all of these ways of scoping you, if it was only one way of scoping you, that would be cool. But these girls got 4 or 5 ways of scoping you. This is ridiculous. Like, you would never know. Like, certain things, you will be on your stuff. You won't accept drinks from a girl and all this other stuff. But you chilling in a crib with a girl. Y'all chilling for 3 hours. She never touched your cup, nothing. It's like you don't know when she decides to touch your lips or, I don't know, rub it around your ears. Touch you, I don't know. It's just weird. I don't think it's worth the risk. I don't know. It's getting worse and worse.
And she came. They started talking. I kind of like, you know, stepped away just to give them their privacy. You know, they talked for like maybe a minute, 2 minutes, something like that. eventually she walked off with us. So us three, we walked back. He was like, what you about to do now? I was like, I'm about to meet some more friends. So I'm about to head back toward the clock tower because that's what I told him I'll meet him at. So that's what we did. So we kept walking toward the clock tower. Once we got there, he was like, what you about to do? Because I'm about to take this girl back to the apartment. I was like, I'm about to chill and meet some more friends and, you know, we're about to hang out. He just left, went on about his business. I told him I'd get up with him tomorrow and I just left it at that. I ain't think too much of it. I went out with my friends. We partied. We did our thing. And the very next day when I got up, I called him. No answer. Like I say, didn't think too much of it. I went out for lunch, went to the beach, and I came back to the apartment. Once I get back to the apartment, I goes in my room and I called him again. No answer. I texted, no answer. Still at this moment, I didn't think nothing of it. I just figured maybe he lost his phone in the taxi because I got another friend and he does that all the time. Because one thing about Cartagena, you're always in and out of taxis when you're going places. So I really was thinking that's probably what happened to him. Maybe he lost his phone. Like I say, so I went on by my day. I was just enjoying myself. Went out to eat, went to the beach, ended up meeting with my friends again later that night if we went out. Still haven't heard from my boy. Nothing. He didn't call me. He never text back. Nothing. So the next day when I woke up, I was like, damn, I ain't heard from a boy since the night we split. The very next day, his phone been going to voicemail. He haven't text back. I called him again. No answer. Phone goes straight to voicemail. So now I'm like, damn, but like, really I was thinking, yeah, he lost his phone. Later on that evening, I, went out, did me. I texted him again because I had called him right before I texted him. His phone going straight to voicemail. So I done called him like 4 times now. Phone going straight to voicemail. Text him this last time, nothing. Now I'm like, let me go check on him. So I goes upstairs to his apartment, knocks on the door, nothing. No one comes to the door. So now I'm thinking like, damn, what the fuck going on with my boy? Like, we had a day and a half. Like I say, I'm still not thinking as far as safety. I'm more so just sure he lost his phone. I still ain't really tripping on it, like, is he okay? You know what I mean? Is he alive? I ain't worried about that. That's not even coming across my head. I'm not even thinking about the girl he went out. Like, maybe something happened between them. That's not even running across my mind right now. I just went back downstairs to my room, got dressed, eventually went out and enjoyed myself for the rest of the night. So the next day when I woke up, called his phone, voicemail. So I'm like,
the number you have reached is not in service.
Let me go check on it one more time. Goes up there, knocks on the door this time. He answers. And when he answered, he just had a look on his face like he was embarrassed. He didn't really get into the story right away. He let me in. Like I said, I sat down on the couch and I'm like, man, what's going on? Like, I've been calling your phone and text you. Like, where you been? He eventually told me, he was like, the girl, bro. Remember the girl that I met at the park? I was like, yeah, I remember. He was like, she drugged me. I was like, you lying. You lying, bro. He was like, no, I wish I was. So my next question was, what did she take? I know what he do, like I say, he traded in the stock market. He said she took my laptop. I kind of figured like, damn, that's what you need to get money. So you really kind of screwed. You got to go get your another laptop. I was more so like worried about that first and foremost, because that's his way of getting money. So I was like, what else she took? He was like, my phone. He was like, that's why he may answer my phone. And I was like, oh, like, that's when everything really just clicked. Now it's starting to make sense. That's why you haven't been texting me back. That's why you haven't answered none of my calls. She took your phone too. He told me she took the phone, the laptop, his wallet. I was somewhat shocked, even though I know what goes on there. I've been knowing about this whole scopolamine queen shit. You got to be careful and watch yourself because girls will put some of your drink and they'll get you. I know about this, but a lot of times, like I say, sometimes I don't even worry about my own safety. I'm not going to say I forget about it, but I be on my toes, you know what I mean? So I don't really, be tripping on it too much. I just never would have thought it just would happen to somebody close to me and who I was just with the night before it happened. Not even the night before, the same night that it happened. We kind of just started going back, the replay. He really couldn't even tell me the last thing he remembered. I started asking more questions about the girl. Like, what was the last thing you remember? Then I asked him, I was like, did you ever leave her with your drink alone? At first he said no. He really couldn't remember. And he was still kind of out of it at this moment. Like, this is 2 days later. He still just, I don't know. He just didn't have his wits about himself. He just didn't look all the way there. Like, he looked like he was still drugged.
Some of the people come and they're telling their stories to help other people. Some of them is just trying to make money off of it. And some of these stories are really happening. Some of them, it's a mixture of all of it. Some of these people are making stories just to make money because he got a whole storyline in his. He even got graphics and all that stuff. But that scopolamine stuff is real. I'm going to say that without even touching Colombia. That scopolamine stuff is real. I never seen so many videos and reports on that. Some of it has to be real, bro. This is crazy. And the thing about it is, how you will feel waking up, bro, and your laptop, your wallet, all of your stuff is gone in a foreign country. You know how that feeling, you know what feeling that with, it'll make your stomach turn. You'll probably wake up, notice that you got everything stolen and just throw up out of nowhere. Just feeling so sick. Your stomach start turning, knowing that she got everything you worked for. And they start flushing all of your bank accounts and all that. They get into your password, all that stuff. So it don't even matter you be having the passwords. You say, as a grown man, do you need other people to warn you? My mom told me not to look out for shit. Yeah, but first, CTG, you won't have a problem here because you married anyway. And it's not even about, I think the problem I'll have is I'm a free ski man. So, yes, the woman might agree to the shit and probably chill with me and act this for the free ski, but she probably has a bigger plan. So she will tell me this is the problem I'll probably have out there. She'll probably be kicking it with me, acting like everything is cool because she got the later on night plan, which is to scope me. So it's a lot of things I will have to worry about when I'm out there. I don't know. That's why I don't know. No. This one looking kind of crazy. He's like, when it's space show in Colombia, it's either highlighting the pro or the newest person getting scoped. And that's another thing also. When I go on the Colombia trip, I'm going to explore. I'm going to show places, going to show all these things. Of course, I'm going to try to mac in between that. And that's still a problem because it's looking like, shit, more than 30% of the women scope you. It seemed like a high rate. But this is another thing DC was telling me. He told me that these men are getting scoped by girls that's 5 and under. He said the fly ones are not even scoping men like that. He said you never seen these men get scoped by Colombian that's like an 8. And that is kind of true. When I'll be looking at all those videos and they actually have camera footage of the women that's scoping these men, they are 5s or lower. They are usually like non-attractive women that's scoping these men. So these men are going to get the bottom of the barrel pros and getting the bottom of the barrel action. That's what's happening too. Oh, Colombia is a danger zone right now. A flight attendant got killed there. Bro, I know you're not talking about the story when they threw that person overboard. Something came across my screen. I'm not sure. They threw an American overboard. You got to tell me if that's the same story. It might not be, but it's a story going around where foreigners threw an American overboard and he drowned, or the person drowned. So I don't know. That's crazy. Bro, CTG, I swear they say that to me everywhere. And I go everywhere and do the same thing. So I don't know. That's why everybody told me that same thing. They told me the same thing for Thailand. They don't want to be with you for fun. Not from what my boy DR said. I mean, my boy DC said. Oh, they'll just to take a weekend off in a nice Airbnb. They'll like to kick it with you. From what my boy said. But I don't know. Like I said, I got to put my own feet on the ground to see.
2 days later, I'm like, did you ever leave her at any time with your cup? And he told me right off the top, he was like, no, I didn't. He was like, we was in the living room the whole time because the way this apartment said, it's like, as soon as you come in the door, it's the living room, then it's the kitchen, and then right behind the kitchen is the bedroom. He was like, we were just chilling in the living room on the couch. So I'm like, did you go to the bathroom? He was like, I did. That's when I told him, that's when she got you. Whenever you went to the bathroom, she put some in your drink, bro. He kind of just shook his head like, that's probably what happened. Yeah, as soon as you went to the bathroom, that's when she got you. So now the focus is back on the girl. I'm putting everything together as far as the pieces. She took your phone, so you don't have a number. Only thing you have now is just, if you see her, you know what she looked like. And that's when I asked him next. I was like, do you remember what she looked like? He was like, I do remember a little bit. I'm also just focused on what she took from you. Once he started breaking it down, that's when the shit just really got real. First, of course, you see the laptop right there. He told me the laptop was gone. So I was like, yeah, I could kind of see that. The laptop sitting there. He told me he had a MacBook. I'm like, yeah, she gonna take that. I asked him about the wallet. He was like, yeah. So I started asking about his cards. She didn't take his passport, but she took the entire wallet. I'm like, do you got some money left? How much did she take? He really didn't want to tell me at first. Like, I'm kind of laughing about it, but it really wasn't funny at the time. I wasn't laughing at him. I was like, how much did she take from me? So he told me she took all the pesos that he had, and I asked how much was it. So in US, he told me she probably took almost $400. So I'm like, oh shit, like she hit you. At this point, I'm starting to add everything up. Damn, iPhone, laptop, MacBook, wallet. I figured she couldn't get into his debit cards because she didn't have the PIN. I wasn't really just tripping on that, but I am like, damn, you can't even just go to the bank and get you another debit card because I'm pretty sure your bank is in America. And it was. He told me, bro, she even got my crypto. I was like, damn, how did she get your crypto? That's when he kind of broke it down. Like he had Coinbase and he basically told me how she got in. She got in through either fingerprints or the facial recognition. Once she did that, she got in there, she changed his passwords. She changed his passwords, got into his Coinbase account, and basically she was the authorized user. I'm not really big on crypto. I don't know how they can actually get into it, how they can transfer the funds, take the funds out.
It should not be that easy. That's why I'm saying I deal with crypto. It shouldn't be that easy. That's why I don't understand how, first of all, they get into your phone. Unless the face shit, if you got to be awake for that face thing to work on your phone. That's for one. And for two, I don't have that on my phone at all. I don't have that on my phone because that's dangerous. I don't use that. But not only that, what about the password to your phone? They break through that. Then your crypto apps have different passwords from your actual phone to unlock, and they break through that. Then the Authy app that authorized the transactions to even send the crypto out of there, they break into that too. That's why I'm like, man, they must be good. That's why I'd rather skip Colombia, man. I don't know. It just seemed like too much of a risk. You will have to leave your own real phone at home. The phone that you actually use, you will have to leave that at home and forget about bringing a laptop. What's the point? I don't care if you want to edit videos, you better wait until you get home. It's a wrap. You want to bring more things for the chances of them to take it? Nah, you shouldn't bring a laptop at all. So leave your laptop. And for sure, the first thing you do when you get to that spot is hide your passport. Hide your passport in a spot that nobody will ever think is at. Really, Joe is a dickhead. The local gangs make them do it. Yeah, man. Well, that's why I heard Colombia is still kind of ruled by the cartel, supposedly, and the gangs and stuff. That's why let Colombia cool down a little bit. Let them get rid of all the stuff. Let them bring in that new president that they supposed to be bringing in. Let them cool down on all this stuff before I don't think it's not so exciting when you living on the edge like that. We're missing and found a flight attendant. It was the same one? Yeah. Yeah, because they have a video of the Colombians, I guess, throwing he said the flight attendant dead over there in Colombia. Might have got scoped. Bro, listen. CTG is not it like that, man. Colombia, we gotta chill. Yeah, we gotta chill, bro. We gotta chill on that. I think Colombia is not even super important right now at the moment to fly to for me. I think I'll put that at the end of my trips. Like when I'm done doing all the major trips and all the bigger things, and I just probably want to slide through something, or maybe it's a group of creators going out there at the same time. Maybe something like that. But I don't know. I don't want to put it on my list right now. Oh, you said you've been there 3 times, no issues, but you wasn't moving around like how I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna be moving around, right? And also, I'm gonna be macking as I move around. Who knows which one I'm gonna talk to that's gonna scope me right away. As soon as she look at me, scoping me.
I don't know how that works. He told me she got into his crypto. So next I was like, how much? Once he told me how much, I was like, oh, fuck. Like, now at this point, you've been robbed. And it wasn't much as far as like, it was $3,700.
You serious?
$3,700 in crypto.
That's
Maybe
still a
it
lot
was
for
more.
somebody to just
Honestly,
take from you,
she
though.
might have
It don't matter. That's a lot for somebody to just take from you.
took more than 37 because this particular guy, I'm finna just give you a little background on him. He was a little older. He seemed like the type of guy that was on his shit. He had already told me he traveled from country to country. He told me he had already been to like 15, 20 different countries, and this is what he do for a living. He traveled the country, live, wherever he's at for a few weeks, few months, whatever. And he eventually, like I say, he just keep it moving. He's basically self-employed as far as that's how he gets his money from the stock market and crypto. So I'm like, you telling me 37, but like I say, once I start adding everything up, I'm like, shit, that's a lot. Phone, laptop, crypto. You say 37, it might have been 57. I'm really kind of hurt for him at this point. He told me his brother had just sent him some money from Western Union back in the States, and that's how he was going to get him another phone, another laptop, so he can get back on his feet. A lot of shit started going through my head, like my own safety, bruh's safety. That's when everything just came into perspective, like how dangerous this country is.
Nah, that
you really got to be on your shit, because if you slip and you leave these girls any fucking chance, they gonna get you. Damn, like even me myself, I'd have been to this country. I want to say at this time, this was my third trip. Like I say, I've been known about this scopolamine shit, and I just never, took into account that it can happen to me. It can happen to anybody. It just happened to somebody that was, I wouldn't say just close to me as far as like my best friend or something like that, but I had just met him 2 days before, and shit, we were standing in the same building. So I'm like, oh shit, like this shit can really happen to anybody, So I went back to his wallet. I was like, what did you have in your wallet? He was like, 1 debit card, 2 credit cards. Of course, he didn't have his phone. He can't receive any fraudulent texts or something like that. So I asked him, I was like, did you get in touch with your people back in the States so they can kind of get into your account and see if anything unusual been going on? He said, yes, I've already done it. He said once he talked to his brother in Boston, he gave him all his credit card login and his debit card information. He was able to get into his accounts and see any, unusual activity. That's when he said he seen it. He was like, his debit card was untouched, thankfully, because he told me he did have a couple thousand still in his savings account. Plus, he told me he had some money in the checking account too. At least at this moment, day 2, day 3, they haven't touched that account. So I asked him about the credit cards. He was like, yeah, bro, credit cards got frozen. So on both credit cards, he's seen charges. On the first credit card, he told me he was almost certain that the charge came from a mall and it was a phone store. Didn't go through. $1,400. The second credit card, he said he's seen a charge at a furniture store, $3,600. Didn't go through. He caught a break, because if you would have added that total to everything that was already taken, almost $10,000. I don't know. Who knows his max limits that he had on the credit card and what they would have ran them to. At this moment, still, as we speak, as we were speaking, no more charges. You know what I'm saying? No more charges at this particular moment. Like I say, with these girls out here, you can't let the pretty face and the curves fool you. These girls will scope you and they will get you.
Hi.
Okay.
So look, check game. Fast forward. I had already told him before I left that I was coming back the very next month. So I gave him my email so we could keep in contact, because he told me he was already going to be there for like another month or so. So I was like, cool, whenever I come back, we'll get up. I'll hit you. Probably 2 weeks later, once I got back to the States, he hit me on the email, was like, this is my new number. And if you come back in town, hit me, we'll link up. I'm like, all right, cool. I guess back in town, I hit him up. What up? Let's link up later on in the day. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you're free. You're like, all right, cool. We links up, right? So now we get back to the story. Like, I'm still on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, did you ever see the girl again? He was like, no. I'm like, did you tell the police? He was like, he did, but.
Let me pause this for a second. Free Skis. He said just delete the bank apps when you get there. Possibility. You said, what's my thought process? Yeah, just come on here and see some travel content. Basically. I did a review earlier on my travel stuff.
They didn't really do nothing. He told me he couldn't really provide him too much information, and he didn't know the girl. He didn't have his phone to show him the girl and be like, this is who did it. At this apartment that we were staying in, it's not like a front desk. So honestly, he really couldn't give him a lot of information because he didn't have a picture of the girl. He didn't know who she was. All he had was his story. They couldn't really do much with that. So they ain't do shit. And one key factor about the whole situation was the apartment. Sometimes it's better to stay at these places where they got security or they got front desks where the girls can leave their ID. They're going to run a copy of it. And they know exactly if something happens, this is the girl that was in there. At this place that we stayed at, this particular apartment, it was none of that. It was just a code. It's a security gate, and it's a code on the gate. You have to press the code to get in the gate, and once you get through the gate, you close it, and the apartments is right there. You just go to the door, stick your key in, and you in. It's no security, period. The only security is just basically it's gated. It's like a gated apartment. It's no way the people know exactly who comes and goes. They do have cameras, but it's so dark. I'm pretty sure, like, I didn't ask him, but I know they couldn't make that girl.
That's another thing. I'll never go to Colombia without having full security at that building. Are you kidding me? With all the stories that's going on, I would have never did that. Never. Not at all. That shit like the most dangerous thing you can do, man. That's incredible.
Out. They probably couldn't make out neither one of them. They just see two people coming in, the silhouettes, and they just disappear in the night. Back to everything. I'm like, did you run into the girl? He was like, no, I haven't. Police didn't do nothing. It's just closed case. So we pretty much just left it at that. We walked and talked and chilled in El Centro for a little bit. Then we made our way towards Gastamani. I never really been toward that area too much as far as just walking. I'd have rolled through a few times, but I never just walked and seen that. We went over there a little bit and we just chilled, you know what I'm saying? And we eventually made our way back to the clock tower. I want to say maybe like another 30, 45 minutes later. We actually just like right in that area, like right when you go through the terminal counter, and we just chilling like in the courtyard. You know what I'm saying? So we just chilling, right? We walked toward the store because I wanted to get a Gatorade. We walked towards the store and I'll be damned. He see her. He see the girl. As soon as he see her, he just fucking lost it. He kind of like just pushed me out the way and was like pointing at her like, hey, you. He walked up to her. He bumped her real hard. And I was like, oh shit. And if you know, like, it be police on every fucking corner over there. Every fucking corner. So now it's a scene. You know what I'm saying? Once he bumped her, she kind of freaked out a little bit, and he started screaming at her. You know what I'm saying? So now the police then came. So once the police came, I kind of like, I didn't want to be in the midst of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like just stepped away, got on the sidewalk, and just stood right there and just watched for a little bit. So I'm just watching and, you know, like I say, seeing what's going on. And they making a big scene, you know what I'm saying? I could tell that he telling the police what's going on, and I can almost hear him a little bit. I heard him say something about his phone, like she took his phone, and I didn't really hear too much because there was a lot of music and, you know, a lot of traffic and people walking and talking, so I really couldn't hear exactly what they were saying. I could tell that he was telling the police what had happened. Like I say, I chilled for a little bit, and they all walked off. Him, the girl, the police, they walked back through the tunnel of the clock tower back like toward the main road where all the Texans be dropping people off at. And I'm like, shit, like, the fuck? While I'm standing there watching them, trying to see what's going on, my homeboy was texting me, like, blowing me up. Then he started calling, like, bro, where you at? We out here with the Delirium van. We finna go to the club. Where you at? I had to leave. We all, you know, jumped in the van, went to the club, enjoyed our night. But the whole time I was really kind of thinking, like, what the fuck happened with bro? I'm tripping on the whole situation. Like, damn, what went down? You know what I'm saying? So enjoy the rest of my night. The next morning when I woke up, I called him. Like, bro, what happened? That's when he gave me the rundown. He was like, bro, it was really some bullshit. He was like, they told me I had to file a report. You know, they'll kind of see what they're charged with and they'll take it from there. So I'm like, oh shit, you almost got the runaround. So they really didn't do nothing.
We do not care.
He didn't get none of his stuff back. Like I say, they took everything what they took from him. Now he's seeing the girl again, and they ain't do shit about it. It's just a fucked up situation, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, this is one of the places where you can't be slipping, man. You got to be on your toes. You got to be on your pivot, and you got to be watching, man, because these girls will get you. He got hit for, I don't know, probably $5,000 worth of stuff. You just add up everything. He didn't get nothing back in return. Nothing. Police didn't do nothing to the girl. He didn't get none of his shit back. It's just a loss. I always tell anybody, especially the people that's their first time and the little homies, like, watch the girls, man. Don't be in the room drinking with these girls, or you leaving your cup around, or even if you out in the club, do not leave your cup around one of the girls, bro. They'll put that shit in your drink.
Yeah, man, the police is always going to ride with their people. That's what I noticed. In Thailand, everywhere you go, it don't matter what they people do, they're going to ride with their people at all times. So you out of luck. Once they get you, if you don't get it back from them right away, or know somebody that can get it back, the police will never help you, ever. That's crazy, man. That's why you got to be very safe going out there. I haven't heard too many stories about that happening in DR. I haven't heard too many stories of that happening in Brazil. But CTG happen every time. That shit crazy, man. Yep, well, I've been here 3 hours. I got to go head out. I got some plans tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna see what's up. Hopefully these people confirm for this interview tomorrow. Then I'll have an interview for you guys tomorrow. And that's pretty much it. What do I have coming up too? I have another video maybe for the members. Let me cook that up too. So I got a video coming up for the members. We're gonna get that in. Got Denver coming up, and I got an IRL with the girl coming up. So everything should work out soon. Yep, but I'm out of here. I gotta go handle some business. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's Bait. I'm out.